Hello and welcome everybody to the Magic and Mysterium virtual reality experience. Now everybody look underneath your chairs. You'll find your VR headsets. Go ahead and put them on now. I'll wait.
You forgot to send me 600 euros. I'm sorry, I didn't want to
Sorry.
break the experience.
Welcome guys. Welcome to Magic and Mysterium for Friday mornings. I'm just fucking around. It is nice to see everybody this morning. Unfortunately we are not doing this stuff in VR. I really wish. I mean, how fucking cool would it be if I could take like the Hogwarts Legacy thing, we make it multiplayer? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be too fucking cool. Damn. Well, I hope everybody had a good week. Sorry about last week. Was not feeling the best, so I had to foray the session. But we are back now and ready to hit the ground running. I sent some music in the music channel, so you'll be able to see that. Um, we're gonna start with something a little bit fun, I think. Last session that we I think we had one player who went to Care of Magical Creatures class, which is Kamiya, obviously. Everybody else did not attend. We had Ancient Runes, where we learned about different kinds of magic, like different runic casting focuses, like Gobbledygook, Cuneiform, Merlinic, things like that. And we touched on Transfiguration class and whatnot, as well as had some fun out in a um, lakeside thing before things started to get cold. So we had some people who got to get a little bit closer, and we met a few new characters as well. Some of the older students got acquainted with them. Tonight, however, the wind is blowing in. Leaves have already turned to a much warmer shade and are now gathering along the low sections of pathways and walkways. One second, I had a little app. I just want to make sure it's not cool. Anyway, um, and there's a coolness in the air, kind of the aftershock of the warmth of the summer that has faded into fall. Or my month of spring. Wait, I'm getting my seasons all mixed up. I don't know. Either way, the dark stone of the castle stands imposing over the shoreline of Hogwarts, and rain has been coming down, marking everything in a reflective barrier. You all, however, find yourselves curled up in common rooms and getting ready for bedtime. um, We'll start off with the Slytherin common room. And um, you head down the stairs from the dormitories to grab something from the kitchen. And you can see candles that are burning a warm shade of green. They cast like a subtle glow over the scenery down here. And you can hear voices already playing a little game. I, I'm not really sure. This is a really weird game, Gemma says. Oh, shut up. Macy got it for me. She said it was her favorite as a kid. And you can hear from the game, like a little speaker in the middle of a game board be like, "There's a sale at the mall." Uh, they're playing some kind of like mall madness game. Gemma looks just completely weirded out by it, and Taylor like moves her little piece like 4 squares. Looks like Brittany's having a good day. I picked up 4 different pairs of jeans. Ernisia looks at her. We're not role playing, okay? It's just a board game. And Edgar is there. Uh, Edgar, what does your little like figurine for the board game look like? It's like a cardboard cutout, and they're all like
Oh,
teens. Hmm.
I'd say something that looks like Regina George. Absolutely.
It's like
That's what you would pick.
long
Yeah.
blonde hair,
Period.
yeah, like a
Period.
bag on the arm and stuff.
Getting losers, we're going shopping.
There's like a little ringing noise, ding, ding, ding. And Taylor says, "I think that's your cell phone." To Edgar, you have like a tiny
my
little
God.
cell phone for the board game.
Okay. What? How does that work? Like, do you open the cell phone for the board game?
Yeah, it's like a
What-
flip phone. Like-
Okay. Let's go. Flip phone. That
And,
takes me back. Jesus.
And then you can hear from like the speaker in the center of the board once you flip it open, some kind of like deep male voice going like, "Oh yes, of course, I understand. Anything for you, darling." And you can hear a cha-ching noise, and it says, "Swipe your card now." But I don't understand what cards have to do with money. Gemma says, "Will you stop complaining for 5 seconds?" And Edgar will swipe his card, and like a little thing goes up that says plus $200.
I'm rich.
I wish my parents gave me an allowance like that. So, Anne, you walk into the middle of this.
I think Anne's gonna kind of continue on her way to the kitchenette, grab some tea, and then maybe come back and sit down next to Edgar. I think she's probably curious about the game. Is this like chess, or what are you guys doing?
Gemma says, "I wish." It's mall madness. You get allowances from your parents. You go around and try to get the biggest haul of everybody else. Yeah,
Yeah.
the next sale on is across the mall at this square. You can see it's like a multi-tiered mall, like a cardboard setup. And she says, "There's a sale at the hardware store, but I'm not going to be able to get there by the time it's over."
Devastating.
Truly.
Who's winning?
Taylor,
Right.
can you not see that mountain of money she has on her card?
She like gives it like a little swipe to check, and you see it's like $1,543.
Wow, that's incredibly impressive.
Apparently, it's American. So Gemma
Oh
says,
yeah. Why did she have the American version? Is there even a British version?
"It's your turn, Gemma." Okay. What do I do again? Come on. You click the little button in the middle, and she gives it a click, and it starts rolling. Arnesia looks over toward you. You look comfy.
Yeah, just doing some reading, grabbing some tea.
Should
Probably
we go
gonna
on to
head-
play with this?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
Taylor's
know,
probably gonna win in about 5 minutes. We could start a new one.
Yeah, you should definitely play.
Damn straight, Taylor says.
you know what? Once Taylor crushes all of you, I'll play the next game.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I think I did something, Gemma says. Arnesia looks in the center. Yes, you did. That's credit card fraud. She's like, "That's a good thing?" Sure.
Amazing. Anne will take a seat next to Edgar and kind of watch the final rounds of Mall Madness play out. The cutthroat.
I just wanna ask, is this an actual game?
It is.
It's actually a game.
It's
I
like
just googled.
Monopoly.
It is. It's
Mall
on Amazon.
Madness.
We can buy it.
Mall.
Oh
Did you
my
guys look it up?
God.
Mall
I
Madness.
wanna play this so badly. What is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Why have I not heard of this?
There's actually like a thing in the center of the book. Oh, here. Here's the one I'm thinking of. Apparently, there's like a lesser version. Sending it in discussion the moment I can here. Friday
Oh my
morning.
God. I
Oh
can't
no,
believe it.
yeah. Maya grabbed it. Yeah,
My God,
you
that's
actually have
insane.
cards, and you have to like swipe them in the center, and yeah.
The Hannah Montana one?
I need you to know Mall Madness was my shit.
This is a Hannah
Oh
Montana
my
Mall
God.
Madness.
Oh
No
my
way.
God.
That
I
was
didn't
the
even know
one
that
we
existed.
Had. Yeah, that was the one we had.
Oh my God, that's insane.
I've never heard of this game before. That's so wild.
Me neither, and that
Oh!
looks amazing.
Here's the like the original box art. And it's kind of a vibe. They kind of like mix like early 2000s with like 70s. Yeah.
Oh wow, Slay.
So Macy got this for Anicia, or is letting her borrow it or something. And you guys play that away. Let's Edgar, roll me a Muggle Studies check to see if you can win the
Okay.
game. Oh, Taylor got
I'm-
19 on the die.
Oh my God, I'm not winning that
Natural
game.
20, I can feel it.
Oh no. If the website loads, then I can. Oh, sorry guys.
Oh shit, Ernesio got nat 20. So at the
Oh
last
my
second,
God.
Ernesia pulls through, steps on a certain tile. She gets the largest sail possible, and is able to run back to the parking lot first, just like one tile behind Taylor.
I only
Taylor's
got like
face,
a 16.
there's like a mouth slightly open, staring down at the board. This game is stupid. You're just mad because you lost.
Oh come on, Taylor, you can win the next one. You already beat us twice.
She's going to like look down at the table. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
If you fail, something else could happen.
19.
Oh, okay. She has like a big sigh. Fine. And you guys will continue. And let's roll Muggle Studies. Everyone will roll Muggle Studies to see who wins the next round.
Okay. 18. Wow.
Taylor also got 18. Okay. Okay.
10.
Gotcha. So Edgar and Taylor end up having a tie at the end there, and just as the game is finishing and like the little thing is announcing, Brittany, you've won. Levi comes down the stairs and he's like, "Oh, is that Mall Madness? I love that game!" And Taylor grabs the table and flips it over. All the stuff going everywhere. She stands up and starts walking to the girls' dorm. I'm tired.
I didn't know you're that competitive. Oh my God.
Levi's like shoulders are raised, watching her go past, and Ernesia flicks her wand, and all of the pieces come back together, reform. Someone says her loser.
You can say that again.
I thought it was a good game. I didn't really know what was going on, but I had fun.
Yeah, it's surprisingly fun. For a Muggle game. Gemma says.
I think we should be hanging around as a house more often.
Is anyone gonna tell me this was happening, or Levi says he got left out?
You weren't invited for this?
Well, it's a late night, Gemma says.
Gemma, you didn't invite Levi?
I don't. No, I sent you an owl. Did it not get to you? We're in the dungeons, Gemma. Right. My bad.
I mean, not every. I wasn't
Wow.
invited either, Edgar. I just kind of inserted myself. So there's only like six of us. There's only six of you guys were playing, and I just kind of butted in.
Guys, it's
But
like 1 a.m. Levi says.
yeah,
That
but I
means
thought
we have
everyone
enough time
was
for
in.
another go. Ornisia says.
Yeah, seats opened up. Levi has your name written all over it.
Absolutely.
And you guys continue to play the night away.
Mhm.
That's what happens in the Slytherin common room. Inspiration, you two. You guys did great. Really threw you the curveball. And over in the Gryffindor common room, even more fun things are happening right now. Max, you here?
Yeah, I'm
One second. I'm gonna send you a little thing. Okay, so um, we're not actually gonna exactly start with you. In fact, Abria, you're in the girls' dorm, and you begin to overhear some conversation that's happening because like the door's open down in the common room. And you can hear, no, that's gonna be completely unstable.
It's fine. Look, I mapped it all out. It's gonna be great. It's fine.
You haven't like put on my string in a single epoximize? Just good luck. Okay, why don't we over here we can have like a chill zone for the guys. Oh, and we need like a little sign to keep out the riffraff.
You're right. You're right. And then like he takes over Verto one of the pillows into like a chalkboard.
We need vaulted ceilings. Like maybe I don't know. Less than my ceilings at home, so we'll say like 12 feet. That's like normal ceiling height, right?
It seems a bit short, but I think we could do 15. I mean, look at these ceilings. We could go at least 20 in here.
Nah, you go too high, you get onto the chandelier, and then we have a fire issue in our hands.
Yeah, McGonagall doesn't seem the type to understand. Sorry, we were building a fort.
Bria, you hear the word fort.
Abria will like open the door and she will like get down on her stomach and army crawl to like the banister to like look at it to see what's going on.
Abria's like,
Exactly.
and sure enough, you can see a huge blanket fort that has been constructed down in the common room. You can see the almost like circus tent like ceiling raising up a little bit more with magic, and then like hovers there with the Wingardium Leviosa.
Mm-hmm.
There's the chandelier that's right above them. You can see there's firelight coming from inside of the fort. You, you don't think that connecting the fireplace to the blanket fort's an issue, right?
We've got to stay warm somehow. And maybe just not too close.
Yeah, we'll pin you on the sides. And you
And
can
it-
see their silhouettes like
Uh-huh.
casted on the side of the blanket fort.
And as she understands that they're trying to make this a boys only thing. Um So she's gonna like squint and then army crawl backwards into the girls' dorm. And then shut the door and then look at everybody. We have an emergency.
I'm just saying, if she has an issue, then just come up here. I'll shoot one. An emergency? Sally says.
Yes, an emergency. It appears we are being left
Sadie
out.
like sits up and like puts on her slippers. Left out?
Yep.
We're not allowed to compete in the dueling tournament?
No, it's not that at all.
Left out of classes?
No.
I'm confused.
The boys are, I guess, doing a fort down there.
Again. Last time it was not very well done. Yeah, the whole thing nearly caught fire. Sally says.
Well, they have like vaulted ceilings and they're turning things into other things. I don't know. All I know is that it's the principle of the matter and we are being left out.
Sam's like, oh, I want to hang out in a blanket for it.
Exactly. See?
You can hear downstairs another voice. Oh, come on, guys. I normally sleep down here. Go sleep in the dormitory. I can't. Darcy's yelling back. Well, we scheduled time in the common room, so where? When? Who? Wait, you talked to your head of house? Yeah, Hagrid said that we could do this.
You can
That's a
take it from the
deception
ball
check.
pit if you want.
It's a ball pit. And Darcy just looks fucking tired. She's like, she looks around. Nate's up at the other like balcony looking down. Darcy, you can come take Logan's bed. What? Get a rash?
Aria like looks back. Do you see? Now they have ball pits in there.
My gosh. You think it would be bigger on the inside? Probably not, right?
Probably is. Yeah.
I can't believe they learned the capacious extremist spell before me, Sadie says.
See? Not only are they leaving you out, but now they're trying to take your thing.
I'm
What are
in.
you gonna do? Alright, see?
Sally says, I'm in on principle.
Good. Good.
And the principal is fucking with my little brother.
Sam.
Sam's like, well, I want to be in the blanket for it. I don't want to ruin the blanket for it. Sam, toe the line. Sally says back.
Alright then. And she like will like push her fingers forward, kind of cracking them. It's time for revenge. And to get into the fort. That's the other part.
All right. So, you guys, we get the what is it?
Montage.
Like a montage, but I'm thinking like the Mission Impossible music. Ba, 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 ba. And you guys are army crawling through, and then like use like Glicio and like slide down the stairs to the bottom, like stop in there, and then people boom 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 come up behind each other. Make me a stealth check. Sally will cast Abscondi, so you have a +10.
Ooh. Okay. That's plus. Alright. I have to roll this on. Okay. $25.
All right. I'll roll for the ups. Yeah, 25, 22, Sadie gets a 12. Oh, you guys are all clumping up in the doorway.
Sadie, head in the game.
Sorry. The group skill check, however, has succeeded. You guys creep over to the side, and you can hear, like, in the bathroom, Darcy be like, "I'm gonna go take a shower, and by the time I get back, this thing better be taken down." And then you can hear, like, the shower turn on. um and Nate upstairs is like, I'll come down in a minute, okay, Logan? Yeah, sure. More than welcome. And it's from behind you, Sally's like,
Bria like
Let
rolls
Darcy
her
in.
eyes. I swear. No, Max is supposed to be my best friend, and the fact that he left me out of this is truly criminal.
I think, like, Sally looks around at the way around, and she's like, okay, so I say we get a good look at this place, and then what do we do? Fire, water, ice, turn them into pigs.
Well, we're not Cersei.
You're not
But-
Cersei.
Are you saying you're Cersei?
I can be if I want to.
I don't know whether that scares me or if I find that hot, but it's one of them. Anyway.
She smiles.
Um,
I think Sam, like, rolls her eyes.
she like looks over the tent.
You, like, come over toward one of the walls and, like, peek in. And sure enough, you guys have gotten an older student to Capacious Extremis it. So, Max, world is your oyster. What is inside of this tent?
Oh god, this tent's great. They've got like a little ball pit in one corner, but it's not just a ball pit, it's like a ball pit with foam coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They got like a snack bar set up on the far end. There's like a little magical projector going.
There's like
There's like a
there's like
slide
a
that goes
radio
into
that
the
you
ball
couldn't
pit.
hear until you opened up the thing. You can hear, like, the oh, was it Wizarding Wireless Network um playing off tunes. What was the last thing you said, Mara?
Oh, there's like a slide going into the ball pit, like the second floor.
You've got to be kidding me, Sadie says.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like so much fun, Sam says.
We don't want to destroy it, so fire's probably out of the question. Does anyone know that spell that changes your voice?
Ooh, evict them.
Exactly.
Spell that changes your voice. I don't think there is one. It makes it louder. Is that what you're trying to say, or are you talking about the potion?
It's just a potion.
Bria
Mm.
is not versed in school, alright? She's just
Mhm.
like, whatever that voice changing thing is.
I know it's just no spell, Sadie says. Sam's like, but there is a potion. She pulls out hers. Where'd you get that? Halloween, last year. You haven't used it? No, why would I? I have a beautiful voice.
Humble. Okay. So, my thought is you take that. Hagrid coming and nixing the party here, or McGonagall, which is worse.
Oh, McGonagall's so much worse.
Well, we scare the hell out of them, they go running, and then we squat. Squatters' rights are a thing.
Sally's like, good call, good call. I'll get the door to open, and you know what? I think Sam says to Sally, "You have a pretty good Hagrid impression, don't you?" Well, I don't think I'd be able to get the full thing. You should try it. Sadie like chuckles, shaking her head. I can make big thumping sounds with like Duroed shoes. And it'll sound
That
like the two of them
works.
are coming.
The more the merrier. It's probably scarier for them anyway.
Um, and while you guys are getting that ready, inside the tent, um, like you hear a woo as Logan hits the bottom and like gets shunted into the foam pit. Hey, help me out! It's always hard to get out of these things.
You gotta dive feet first. You gotta stop doing it this way. And he like pulls him out.
Kind of flops like a fish for a moment before coming out. He plops up. um, he um, he looks over and can see like the projector has like finished its reel. I guess we were having too much fun getting set up. I have another one if you want.
Oh, definitely. But which one is it? Is it a Muggle film or?
Yeah, I found. He walks over toward the projector. Found this in the Muggle Study showroom. Apparently, it still works. He takes out like the little reel of film. And he's like, I wonder how they get it all in like these little things. And he pulls out the tape, like unfurls it a bit, and crinkles it, and like, and he throws it off to the side, and he looks through a small crate filled with these reels. Uh, Rear Window?
Max just kind of looks at him.
You ever seen that?
I didn't know Muggles made movies about windows. I mean,
I'll throw it on. Puts it on the side. And of course, Rear Window is a horror film. So you guys like grab some snacks from the snack bar and like plop into the foam pit and are watching this projecting and
God,
like
it's an old one too.
yeah, black and white film, right? I think it's been remastered for color, but yeah. Um and as like you guys are watching this movie, the girls are coming down, have been doing all this. Logan's getting progressively more and more scared watching the film, and he's going to roll a charisma save. Mm-hmm. Well, he's Gryffindor, so he has advantage. Okay. Roll me roll me a charisma or wisdom save, Max.
Rolled a 13. I'm trying to see if I have anything that'll help really quick.
You're Gryffindor, so I'd let you roll at advantage. This one.
Yes. 23.
Okay. So there comes like a moment where in the film it's a rear window, so there's this guy who he's broke his leg and he's like kind of peeping on people with like binoculars and can kind of watch people's lives, and there's a whole thing where it looks like a dude like kills his wife and is hiding the body, and there's a moment where the guy's like looking, he calls the police come, and the police leave and he's like, no, what are you doing? And then he goes to look for the man and he can't find the man, and it cuts to like a zoomed in version of what he's looking at, and then it like pushes off to the right and you can see a window where the man is staring directly out at the person who has the binoculars at, and it's like a big jump scare, and Logan jumps up, M&Ms go flying everywhere. And he like grabs onto you That was a cheap one. Oh,
Yeah, no, it was. And he's like trying not to laugh. You dropped your M&Ms there.
and you're in the foam pit, so they're down in the foam pit. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab another one.
We're gonna
He
have to clean
pops
that out
up.
later.
By the way, I wasn't actually like afraid. It was just like a reactionary response. You know.
No, of course, miss.
I've got quick reflexes, so
You gonna fight him?
yeah. I mean, if I saw a guy looking at me like that, just ow. And
I'm
while
just
he's
gonna nod
going
his head at him.
to get the M&Ms. Ooh, I see the updated Abria art. We'll have to show that off. Do you want to show it off now or later?
That's up to you.
Sure, we'll show her off.
It's so cartoony. I love it, honestly.
I like that it makes her look younger.
I love it.
Yeah, she's got her Gryffindor hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
So, Abria, are you the one with the? Did you take the Volubilis potion?
She gave that to somebody with much better acting skills. She is ready. She is poised to do right now is move faster than they realize that this is a prank in order to get in and hostile take over this place.
Got you. So, over by the door, Sam's like, and she opens up the common door and slams it in, and she points it off toward Sally, who's like, "All right, Professor, Mistress." Sally is like trying to do it. She got okay on the performance check. This is the common room. Suppose you haven't been here in a long time. Mm. And Sadie like has taken the Volubilis potion, and she says, "Wonderful memories I have here. My goodness, Hagrid, what is this?" And Max and Logan, you guys hear this. What? Logan's like, shh, shh, what? Max, how do you react to
I just
hearing
got
the
back.
headmistress? Oh, you just got back?
Yeah, I heard like when they came in though, so I had to go like run
Gotcha.
to get my door. God, he would look to Logan and just be like, "I thought you said we had a pass."
I lied, obviously. This
Is
breaks multiple statutes of the school. We cannot have temporary lodgings out here. We already have the dormitories for a reason. Whoever is in there, come out immediately. She like nods toward Abria. And Logan is like hiding behind the snack bar. Ew.
Just stay down. They can't prove it was us.
All right now. I think I know who this is, Hagrid says. You will come out by the count of 3, or we are taking it down immediately. 1, 2.
Like pushes Logan forward.
God. And Logan pushes out in the middle. I'm sorry. I didn't know that you guys were going to be coming in, and I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with it.
Rhea Usain Bolt through. Like, She moves with the quickness.
You like blow past Logan, hitting him off onto the side. You kind of like body check him. He hits the ground. Oh, no. He looks up and he's like, "You scared the crap out of me." Sally's laughing. And she says, "I guess it's not that bad." "I told you it was really good," Sam says. And Sam starts heading inside the tent. "Hey, no, 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 that's my tent." Was your tent. And he tries getting up. Sadie heads in, and Logan tries going into the tent, and Sadie says, "Toe the line, Duro," and he slams head first into the wall of the tent. The blanket has become like rock, right? As hard as rock. So he's not able to move it anymore. "Hey, come on, guys!" And Abria, you can see Max inside.
She like shakes her head. "Really? You thought you could keep secrets from me?"
What do you mean secret? Logan said you guys told him it was lame and it'd go away.
No, we were not invited.
That makes sense. Apparently, we also don't have a permit for this.
You can hear the high-pitched "woo!" And Sam jumps into the foam pit.
Careful, Logan dropped them M&Ms down there. We haven't gotten them out yet.
Ew.
That's gross. But yeah, no, this is your official eviction notice.
Except I'm still inside.
This place could use a girl's touch, Sally says, and flicks her wand. And literally,
you're gonna mess up the whole feng shui.
She doesn't love the color pink or anything, but just to fuck with Logan. She's like, "Calabaria pink, Calabaria purple," and like Logan's like, "No, no, you're messing with it." Logan's freaking out, and she's just laughing. She thinks that a color is gonna hurt him. I like pink. Can we get like a lavender though? That's my favorite color. Sadie says, "Sure."
Oh, maybe we can also add some like hearts or something.
Ooh. To the
Maybe
outside?
we could agree to work together and stop messing with the colors.
Beraberto. And outside, like a piece of string that was put up on the outside, like forms into a new sign. It says "No boys allowed."
Well, if you want to stay, I guess the council would have to convene and make a decision.
And Abria, what is the stipulation that we kind of cut to that that Max is subjected to stay?
We cut to Max in a bow tie with a tray.
And Darcy finishes their shower and comes out and is like, "Oh, hey Logan. Nice pajamas," she says, looking down, and he's got like Niffler pajamas. "Fine, you can have it." Darcy looks back. "Nope. What the hell happened while I was gone?" "I hate you all!" Logan yet runs upstairs. There's like a knock. Hey guys, I just want the couch." Darcy yells back.
Darcy, you could come hang out with us.
"I just want the couch." The Duro will put down, and Darcy comes in like looking at all the colors and stuff. "What the hell's up with this?" Oh, it's a joke. She changes it all back. Logan's gone, right? Yeah, he went upstairs. And you guys have fun in the little tent for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Hey, Max. Nice outfit. Uniform?
I would give in, but it's letting them win.
And lastly, the Ravenclaw common room. Camilla. Just asleep. Oh, 1 second.
Not necessarily
Ad.
asleep. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. An ad was fucking with me. Were you
Fuck
saying
them,
not
man.
necessarily asleep?
Depends on what everyone else is doing.
Hmm. Yeah, Camilla, you are fast asleep right now. And then you hear like a little noise, some kind of slight creak with a tinging sound, and you begin to wake. You rub your eyes, and it's dark in here. Make a perception check.
That's a 20.
Look around for a minute, and at first, you don't see anything. Um, and then you notice one of the windows is open in your common room. It's letting in a bit of rain and lots of wind, and the curtains are flowing from the outside, moonlight streaming in. You go to close it, and as you do, you notice to the left of you, Reese is not there. He's not in his bed.
Is there a clock inside the tower?
Yeah. Well, you can see the clock tower from here, so you'd
Oh,
be able to see the face of it, and it is about 1:45 a.m.
mais encore.
And
I look at the other beds.
you can see from, I think with a 20, um, you can hear some kind of like noise outside, and you see something silhouetted in the distance. Um, you can see a set of broom riders out on brooms right now, right in the rain, which is crazy. Um, and you can hear somebody like laughing in the distance, and from behind you, you can hear a creak. Turn around, and you can see Brett with a broom. Hey, Camille.
Bonsoir. What's going on?
You're not gonna get us in trouble, right?
I'm gonna tell everything to everyone. Everyone will know about the night that Brett decided to.
No, no,
I'm
no!
kidding. What are you
Please, please!
doing?
It was just a fun idea.
I'm
I just
fucking
wanted
with
to
you.
be friends with everybody, and I'm
Brett,
often very shy,
hey,
and I can't.
Brett! I am not this awake to. I'm joking. I'm sorry. My tone did not make it seem so. What happened? What?
Oh,
It's okay.
sorry.
I would not do that.
I
You're
was
my
worried
friend.
about inviting like anybody because I didn't even think I was gonna get an invite this time, and
Oh no,
uh,
no, don't worry. What happened?
um,
What are they doing?
going out for
And he
a
leans on the
ride.
window.
Brad, are you coming? You can hear back, and you can hear Reese in the distance. yelling off. With Reese is Drusilla. And it looks like Billy is also there, and she's like using a tertio to keep the rain off of everybody.
How did you guys convince Billy to go? She never, usually never this adventurous.
Billy's coming? He goes out to the window. Hey, Billy! He waves off. Come on, it's getting cold! She yells off.
Come on, go.
With us. I feel bad. You should.
Why would you feel bad? I'm
I was too nervous to invite
I'm not
you.
I'm not good at flying.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Seriously.
No. No, seriously, Brett. Go make friends. I'm okay. I'm just very tired. I was just surprised because just don't leave the window open. It's just that.
He like puts on a jacket. Thanks, yeah. Seriously, I won't forget this.
Of course.
Coming! Flies out the window, and you're able to like close it and watch as the four of
He'll
them
leave it open to while watching a little bit. Like
four of
even
them
catching like
gather
some of
together.
the rain on himself.
Drusilla is like, I found a new place. Come on. And Reese is like, could you be any slower? Is Camilla still asleep? No. Oh shit. He didn't tell on us, did he? No, of course not. Oh. I think like Reese looks back. I wonder if he sees you. Nope. It's like, come on. They all shoot out. Billy too.
He'll finally close the window. He won't lock it. He's just closing it.
Lock it so they can't come back in.
No, just close it. And now he's awake.
You
He'll
can
go to the common
it's
room.
kind of cold in here right now because of everything. And you head down to the common room maybe to get a glass of water or something like that. And you can hear the crackling fire right now. And
If there's someone
near
there and there's a possibility there's someone there, he'll try to go down without making any noise. Just to check on who might be there before going in. Down.
I would say make a stealth check, but it's gonna be not really needed. Because down there in the common room, curled up by the fire, you find Janice. She is on one of the couches, and she seemingly has fallen asleep while reading something. Her arm is laying off the side of the couch, and lying on the ground is an old book. She sleeps very soundlessly.
He'll go back up, get like a cover or something, come back down. As he's coming down to test how deep her sleep is, he will actually try to get one of the wood boards to creak slightly just to see if she shifts.
No, stays asleep. She's out cold.
Yeah, if she's that out cold, he'll adjust her. Like her arm that's all like and might hurt in the morning.
Yeah.
Very gently adjust.
Okay.
Take the book and like see if it wasn't in a specific page and kind of
You
fold neatly
kneel
that
down to
page.
see the book,
Yeah.
and it's not a book. You see a journal, and through no fault of your own, you can see pinned onto the page is a photo that has nearly fallen out of the book. Now I believe we had an interesting encounter during Halloween, if I'm not mistaken, and so you recognize the person in the photo. There's
the
some
journal
pages that are pushed
also
in
something
there.
that I recognize? Is
No,
it
this
the
is
journal? No.
this is her personal journal.
Oh,
The
if
photo is of her and her dad. Um, looks like they attended when she was very, very young, probably like 3 or 4, a like a carnival that had come into town, and they're up on a oh on a merry-go-round. Um, yeah, and you can see like he's like wearing like a hat that even at night that heavily obscures features. Um, this is probably a night out that was not allowed, but they did anyway.
he'll try and put it back how it should be without looking in, without. No, actually, fuck. 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 Without shifting that much. Is it open in the last entries? In the last thing she wrote?
Yeah.
Uh,
You want to make a charisma save to resist?
no. This is Miguel. I don't think this is Camille. Is this Camille? Is this Miguel? No. uh, he'll, if she's dead, sound asleep, he'll try to soundlessly look for something very specific. He's not trying to read personal things, except for one thing.
Okay.
He wants to see if she wrote somewhere. Stop being bad influences. If she wrote somewhere the location of her father's journal that Camille got her, or what she did with it.
Sorry. Oh, wait. Did you give it back to her or something?
I did. I did.
Make an
In the same
investigation
night
check.
that I gave her the little music box with
And
her
you must now
figurine.
make a stealth check.
I had. It was a 15 at the time. Do you want to make another one for this situation, or a sleight of hand?
Your choice.
I'll keep that one because he's trying to like maintain the same, and he's trying very hard to like, if she moves, it's as if he's closing it. But investigation, right?
Mhm.
That's an 18.
Okay. Yeah. She is dead asleep. I rolled another perception check at disadvantage to see if she got a nat one. She's out. Out cold. You begin to flip through a little bit. You try to just skim it, and you can catch bits and pieces. And you get to the date that you gave it back to her. She she writes down about that. Today, Miguel gave me something of great importance.
Oh, Miguel went to
I
do a Hogwarts.
Damn it, gave me something of great importance.
I love you. Don't worry.
I'm not certain how much he got into it. I'm worried about anyone who would have this. I hadn't seen it for years. My dad always kept it close. I looked into it a bit, and it contains some pretty damning things. When you're little, you don't see the people in your life the way they are. You're blind to the kinds of things that they would willingly do. I think the difficult truth to accept is that in the end, well, I can't deny that he loved me. I think he loved his own personal ethos more. I'm getting to understand that love is an action. It's the little things that we do every single day. Shame. Rarely are people willing to put in the work. I couldn't keep it nearby me. I didn't want anyone to find it, lest I get expelled from school. However, I think it should be with everything else that man learned. I found a small place in the dungeons, out by an old crypt. The recess in the wall had a section where I could move a brick. It should be safe there. I couldn't bring myself just to destroy it. Maybe. Because even in its own small way, it's still a part of him.
What's the journal? That closes the journal.
It details the location.
Yeah. He will try and like put it on top of her, like gently, like just leave it there after covering her up and fixing her.
You could put it like underneath of like the pillow that she's laying on.
That's perfect. Yeah.
Mm.
And he'll go upstairs, take out a bit of paper of himself, and note down the exact geographical coordinates of that journal.
Do you want to go looking for it instead tonight, or
I don't want to bring attention to myself. It's 1 a.m, and the prefects might just murder me. So no.
you say so? All right. Camilla heads back and gets some much needed rest. However, sleep does not come easily. There's
He does not
a
sleep.
constant nagging in your head, thoughts that are running. And eventually you do get to sleep, but it's about 4 a.m. by the time that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. This should be 16.6. I thought it was 16.5 until you pointed that out, Ito. My bad. We got a lot more ads today. Okay, I'm going to send some new music. Oop, there it is. Oop. And sending in music category. I'll send it to you too, Ito, just in case you want it. And that's Monday night. Don't fuck that up. Friday morning. And okay. In the morning, people are up bright and early for breakfast. Breakfast today consists of raspberry pancakes with whipped cream, as well as some sausages and hash browns. um, and you walk into the main area with Edgar, and you can see Camilla sitting at the Ravenclaw table, and he's got dark bags under his eyes. Looks like he's gonna pass out.
Anne will stop by the Ravenclaw table on her way to the Slytherin one. You okay? You look terrible. To Camilla.
I know he's not listening.
Oh, okay.
He's
Camilla?
way too like focused on something.
Edgar, you can see Camilla just like completely dissociated from what's happening around him.
I think Lemon might be BRB.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's fine.
At that point, Camille, after she screamed his name, oh, and bonjour, bonjour. Sorry, I was in thought. This
Yeah,
is
I
a
can
perfect
see that.
opportunity to reveal the new artwork. Give me a second.
Oh, sweet.
Let me put it there. It's a way more like I wanted it to be.
Did you get Maya's
Here
help
you
or
go.
did you make it?
I made it. I make it all by myself. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Ooh. I like it. I'm gonna throw it up here.
So dark, so brooding.
I love it. That's what I wanted.
Presenting screen.
He's angry.
He's very angry.
Angsty, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, he's 14. We were all 14 once.
Oh yeah.
We know how
Oh,
it works.
don't remind me. Fuck.
I hated it. Mary, sorry. Good morning. Ah,
Good morning. Are you okay?
yes. Actually, sorry. I just didn't get much sleep. Some people were being noisy, and I
That's
woke up in the
surprising in the
middle of the night.
Ravenclaw common room.
I mean, just because people are smart and studious does not mean they don't know how to have fun sometimes.
That sounds like a lie. From behind you, you can hear Sally walking in with many of the other Gryffindors.
It does sound like a lie. That's why I also was surprised and woke up. Morning, Sally.
Morning. Looks like you had a very fun night last night. As did we, she says, looking back toward Abria and Max. We had Max in a butler costume, actually. If you believe it, Anne.
I can't. What was the impetus for that?
Keeping his life.
Sounds serious. Very serious.
Max, you're walking in with her. And Abria.
It was just the tie, and I pulled it off really well, actually.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Yeah,
What were
can
you
you
guys
imagine?
doing?
We had a fort party.
Some of us were building a fort, others were stealing a fort.
Oh, that's awesome.
I prefer the term annex.
Exactly. You know, it was a situation where certain people tried to keep other people out, and that was rude, so we liberated your city.
I approve.
Edgar, I was gonna have you walk in earlier, but you're walking in now. And when you're gonna head to go get breakfast, you can see a bunch of people are crowding around the Ravenclaw table. Camilla, Max, Abria, and Sally.
Okay. I mean, Edgar is curious, so he has to find out what the hell is happening. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, bonjour, Edgar.
Bonjour, I guess.
We're planning the murder of Nolan.
Why? What did Nolan do?
She just stares at you.
What is actually happening?
Various war crimes, but separately, we were learning about the tent that the Gryffindor girls annexed from the boys last night. Sounds
You
like
were
it was
making a tent? What?
Logan
fort.
actually did a pretty good job of it. I don't know how he made it bigger on the inside. I'll have to double check on that.
I
Impressive.
enjoyed the foam ball pit. That was fun.
Oh, man. Yeah, Ravenclaws do not know how to have fun.
We were playing a board game. That doesn't sound as exciting.
Oh, man. That all sounds very cool. I was just woken up.
Miguel's in the
By
wrong
what?
common room.
Oh,
Mall Madness. It's a muggle game. It was really fun, actually.
It was.
Hmm.
Taylor was quite good at it, but she's a sore loser. You didn't hear that from me.
camera pans over to the Slytherin table. She's eating and looks up at Edgar from across the room, and then goes back, and then the camera pans back to Edgar.
Could we play sometimes? Sometime?
I
That-
don't
that's
know.
Macy.
Yeah,
It's Macy's
that
board game.
was gifted to Anicia, was it? I think,
Mhm.
or yeah,
Macy to
it was
Arnesia,
gifted
yeah.
to Anicia
Aw.
by Macy. So
Well,
But
But
never
is
mind
Arnesia borrowed it? So
maybe we could all throw like a joint party thing. A cross
like-
common room type thing.
like the
Would you do
one
that?
by the lake.
Kind of, but I'm thinking more people just in our year. And like
I think
only
Edgar
people
would
we
like some people
invite.
like from other years. No?
What do you mean
you seem to
by
be
that?
having a lot of fun with them.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and the breakfast is actually looking very good, and I am very hungry.
Edgar's
Okay.
going off, right?
Yeah, he goes back to the Slytherin table.
That's not suspicious at all.
Not at all, no.
And we'll follow Edgar back to the Slytherin table.
Oh,
Bye, Anne.
Bye.
Hey, come here. When's the next group meeting?
I'm trying to figure that out. I need to talk to Edgar still. Give me maybe until this afternoon after the first class, and I'll tell you.
All right.
What group?
so
I have to
Um,
go through Edgar and ask first if I can tell you. It's kind of a secret.
I would tell you, Abrea, but I was only barely allowed in.
It's a shame. You're amazing.
She like puts a hand on her heart. Well, let me know. And she goes off toward the Gryffindor table.
He's very sleepy. Like he's barely in this conversation right now.
Like the like slow blink one eye, the other.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, he has one cell that is overworking like triple potency on trying to find a time to go down to the dungeons, and like he's not here.
One brain cell. See you in DADA.
Are you okay?
Just staring at the ceiling. Pretty colors.
I think there's an issue. You're like the second person that's just been like
Et après, si tu veux,
exhausted
voilà.
recently.
Darcy comes in utterly exhausted too.
Peut-être,
Is there-
peut-être. Ouais.
Is there something in the water that I don't know about?
Yeah, maybe it's just like a late night club. I don't know. Nobody's sleeping.
Hi.
It's mostly colloidal silver. Drusilla says she comes and sits down.
Is that what the Ravenclaws are doing?
Oh, every night. Yeah. We spike it. Why do you think Camilla's acting so weird?
Ha ha ha.
Okay.
She like Reese sits down and is like oh, it's a fun night last night, he says toward Drusilla, and she's like, shut.
Shush, please. They can't know.
You got some weird vibes, Max and Abrea. And you can smell very nice food wafting from nearby.
I have places to be, but just know I won't forget this.
Yeah, I've got to go get ready for the tournament coming up, and there's classes.
Oh
No.
yeah, I gotta sign up for that.
Is
From
Janice
far.
anywhere? Sorry.
Yeah, she could be probably walking in with the rest of the Ravenclaws. She comes over and sits down normally. Morning. She just gives a little greeting and starts getting ready.
Goes back to eating. Camille does not exist anymore.
Logan, like, it's like, Max! Come.
Yeah, what's up?
And
Why are you
Logan's going to
whispering?
start, shut up. He's going to start planning with you of how to get back at the girls. DADA class comes, and in it, everybody gets to practice 2 DADA spells. What, Miguel? What? Are you okay? What?
What classes do we have today?
DADA, Herbology, Astronomy, Divinations, Muggle Studies, History of Magic, and Arithmancy. No, that's not today, I guess. There is a end of day. So after Herbology and Astronomy, end of day, Divinations, Muggle Studies, History of Magic, Arithmancy is tomorrow.
I need a refresher, just very quickly. During classes, is there anyone in the corridors like checking to see if students are out of class or something?
Besides wandering faculty who are going from place to place, not really. There's not really hall monitors much. There is Filch and Mrs. Norris. Miss Norris.
All right. And is there
It's
any
a big
time
castle, Camilla.
like between before lunch or before dinner? Is there one time that I know that most people are in class?
Herbology, most people are in herbology. Basically, everyone's in herbology this year.
Not
If
just
you
my year,
skip-
like every year.
No, because the schedules are so different. Like first years have
Okay.
like last period free, so there's often people
Okay.
in the castle last.
All right.
Just about everybody has first period, but sometimes seventh years like only take like a handful of classes. So like, nah, it's too mixed up.
Okay. Awesome. Then sorry, DA. Let's go.
So 2 spells. We didn't get to do them. You of course have the new 4th year spell list available to you. Last session when we had or last session when we had the unforgivables, we didn't actually get to do any spells, so we're doing them now. That was a fun opener. Let's see what's available this year. 4th year spells. DADA, you got Conjunctivia. Very good spell. Very good spell. Can cause blindness. Mucovolatilis. That one's also very good. It can get someone passed out pretty quick. It's a 4th level spell though. Tarantalegra. It's all right. Makes someone dance until so they can't move. Ventus. Strong gust of wind has come in handy in multiple occasions. It can also dispel airborne things. And then you got some healing spells this year. You got a Pisky, which is the S tier healing spell. It's a 1st level. It's the only bonus action cast in the game, but it is a leveled spell. It's 2d4 plus spellcasting ability to heal. Then you got Ferula, which gives you even more hit points. And it can stabilize creatures. And it looks like if you cast it on somebody and then succeed on a medicine check, then they regain 1 hit point. And then that one's less useful. Rapifors is a big one. You can end 1 disease or 1 condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. You can just end conditions on people. Very useful. Anyone ready? Okay, Miguel.
Episky and Repair Force. For Episky, I got a 21. No, for Episky, I got a 15. And Repair Force, I got a 21. Both successes.
It's an E overall. And now you've got some healing spells under your belt. So I think we only had one other that was available to us prior to this, and it was
Anapnea?
Anapnea. No,
And Renovate.
not an apnea. Oh, there was
Anapnea
two.
and Renovate. Yeah.
Renovate is what I was thinking of. Okay. Who's next?
I got a 23 and a 28 for Carpe
Ooh.
Retractum.
Oh, nice. That is surprisingly an S tier spell. People call it the GOAT. It is an amazing spell that is useful in so many, like surprisingly so many situations. Like what? Like, oh, I want to climb, Carpe Retractum. Oh, I just want an extra 20 feet of movement on my turn. Done, Carpe Retractum. Oh, I don't want a person to get here before me. Carpe Retractum, pull them back. Like, oh, my friend is down and like I don't want them to get like an attack of opportunity on them. Carpe Retractum. It's so useful. Unbelievably so. So you have an O for that.
Awesome.
Edgar Max Abria.
Sure, I can go next. I got 25 for Conjunctivia, or however it's pronounced. And
Yeah, you got it right.
And then 19 for Furnunculus.
Furnunculus. Sorry, the numbers again, because I got distracted by Furnunculus.
19 and 25.
1925. I'll give you an O there. Definitely, you've earned it. Let's see what Furnunculus is. That's from...
Third year.
Third year. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Furnunculus. Oh, yeah. Grotesque pimples and boils that cover a person's face. It does some psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on the next attack roll. That can be pretty big.
I mean, I do take psychic damage IRL if I see a pimple, so it makes sense.
So real.
So Mara had to BRB and told me to give you their rolls.
Okay.
So Max got a 24 for Conjunctivia and an 18 for Muco Volatilis. And because apparently we have the same brain, I got an 18 for Conjunctivia and a 24 to lock in Conjunctivia.
Damn. High or low?
High. I channel the power of Sikrin.
Nope.
I will go just sleep in the dirt now. Thank you.
Abria. Gain a D4 from Wilfred for your 18.
Aww.
If you can roll a 2, 50-50, you'll get a no.
Okay. That's a 2 exactly.
It pays to be friends with the Hufflepuffs. Okay. Anne didn't need it because she has no. Okay. Wunderbar. DADA goes by without issue. Memory of what happened in this room has faded, mostly. People either have chosen to forget about it, or others have dealt with it personally. And Dildero's not around anymore. Just Rojas, and you're kind of back to your old enjoyment of DADA class, kind of like gym class. Okay. Herbology. Herbo.
Wait!
What? Okay.
Sorry, I need to
What?
find either Edgar and Anne in between classes.
Sure, yeah. So one
Okay.
second. I'm gonna go. I'll do this. We head out into the hallways that, in between classes, are filled to the brim, and Anne, there is a little tug on your robe for a second. You turn around, and it's Camilla. Dark bags
Hey,
under
Anne.
his eyes.
Hey, what's up?
Uh, you wouldn't happen to know Abscondi?
I do. Why?
Could you and he looks around for a place where people are not passing by. Could you just come here with me? It's kind of private.
Okay. And we'll follow you.
And Edgar, you can see Anne walking down the hallway with Camilla.
Do they look dodgy?
Absolutely, they look dodgy.
Okay, he's going to. He's
She's
going
cheating
to
on
follow.
Nolan.
My God! You killed me.
Camilla pulls her into a dark alcove.
Okay. Anyhow, he's going to follow, but he's going to be stealthy about it.
Mhm.
Do you want me to roll for stealth? I
Sure.
assume so.
Yeah.
I have the observant feat and the passive perception of 22.
I also
14.
have the observant feet.
Well, I'm not saying that you want to notice him. I'm saying
No,
what
no,
he's
it's okay.
doing.
I'm just
Roll a
pointing it out.
stealth check though. Like it'd be hilarious if you get that 20.
14.
Like, you know. It's always a
14.
5% chance. 14. Yeah, yeah. So Camilla, you like try to quietly go and see them and you can see Edgar peeking around the bend toward the two of you. Hoping that he doesn't see the two of you making out.
Anne's gonna roll her eyes and do that thing, like jerk her head to have exactly, and have Edgar come in the room with them.
Okay. He's
So
going to-
Edgar, you just see her go, bam, look straight at you. Boom.
How did you guys notice me?
You're not quiet at all.
I am very stealthy and very
You are
quiet.
very stealthy, Edgar. He's very stealthy. We are just very observant.
Okay,
Mhm.
sure.
What
What's
are
up?
you guys doing?
I don't
You are
know.
gonna make out. Wanna come? I'm
He's
kidding. Don't
like-
worry. Don't worry, it's okay. It's a joke. No. Actually, I had. Do you also perhaps know Abscondi?
No.
It's okay. We only need one. So, and I have a favor to ask.
Okay,
It's a big one.
go on.
I need you to miss a class with me.
Oh, and why?
At this point, his shoulders actually like fall down. Like, so yesterday night, I found Janice sleeping in the common room next to the fireplace, and she had a journal open.
Did you read it?
Just a little bit of it. I was looking for something. And when Camille is hesitating, just as a note, he's glancing towards Edgar. Like it's Edgar, the one who's making him hesitate.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I ever said anything. You remember Halloween last year?
Of course, we got chased by a ghost in Janice's old house.
And I got stuck in a room, right?
Yeah.
And in that room, did I ever tell you guys what I found there?
No.
Yes, you found the diary
He
thing.
told you? Wait,
I'm
why'd you tell
sorry.
him and not me?
I thought I told you. Maybe it just passed. Sorry.
I'm what? He told you as well.
Oh, maybe I just forgot. Anyway, okay, you found a diary.
I
What-
found
what-
the diary of Janice's father.
Okay, what does this have to do with me missing herbology?
I need to go get it in the time of day that no one will be in the corridors.
Wait, just a second, just 1 second. Why do you want to get the diary all of a sudden? When you had discovered it, you were like, we're not supposed to mess with those things. It's dark magics.
That's right. But I need it.
Yeah, but for what? What changed?
One thing that it can help us is, what if it mentions Diderot somewhere in there?
Tiltero. I don't think he's a dark wizard.
Transmogrify, being able to do all the curses.
I'm pretty sure McGonagall can do those as well. That doesn't make her evil or a Death Eater or whatever.
I'm not sure she can.
Of course she can. She's the headmistress.
All right, I'll help. But I have to go fake an illness in Sprout's class first, and then I'll meet you. Where do you want me to meet you?
God, where would be a good place to meet?
Well, my
Bearded
son.
Alex.
You know, we can always pull up the Hogwarts map, and we can look at the ground floor, right? Here, I'll actually let's pull it up. 11, because this is a good thing. So here's the map, right? Greenhouse. We're in 4th year, so that's greenhouse 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in this greenhouse right here. So a good place to meet would be there's stairs down over here, but I think the closest stairwell is actually this one that goes down into the dungeons. Mostly disused. A lot of people forget it's even there. So you guys would best meet like in like one of the corners out here by the north courtyard where no one's gonna see you.
Next to Sinistra's office.
Yep.
Fine.
Okay.
She's probably in class, just her office.
Bon, I'm going to wait next to, in the corner, next to Sinistra's office, Professor Sinistra's. If you're not there in 20 minutes, I'm going. Okay?
I'll be there in 20 minutes. I'm very punctual.
Okay.
You owe me
Yes, you are.
so many favors. It's unbelievable.
All of them. All of them.
All of them.
I am sticking around. You're not doing this without me.
She's not going to believe if 2 people fake illness.
I
But
will
if
just say
Edgar-
I'm helping you
what if-
get to the hospital wing.
Fine.
Or
What
you
did
could
you
stay
want to
right
say to
here,
me?
Edgar, instead of going in.
I can't miss class.
Okay. So I don't want to you guys to. I don't. Want to
Don't
force anyone.
worry. Trust my acting skills. We got this.
I do. You are very good.
Thank you. We're going to be here in 20 minutes. Do not go anywhere.
Not here. Next to the.
Yes,
the
you
office.
know what I mean.
Yes. Okay. Break. And he'll start hesitatingly walk to the corner.
Okay, what illness are we faking today, Anne? Actually, I did practice a very good spell that will help with that. What if I cast a spell on you and make your face full with pimples, and then we're like, you're having an allergic reaction or something, and you have to run to the...
Actually, that's perfect because my acting skills are terrible.
It doesn't have to be your face, just to be clear.
Go for gold, Edgar. Let's make it believable.
Perfect. Let's go. We got this.
All right.
We'll just wait 5 minutes in the class, and then we're going to...
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Do you actually? I know it sounds weird, but should we tell Abria? She looks like she would be into that kind of thing, or is that like too personal?
I feel like, I mean, a bigger group of students leaving in the middle of class is not suspicious at all. But I think
True.
she'd be down. But I also think Camilla told us specifically.
Yeah,
No
you're right.
need. No
You're
need.
right.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for her.
Why?
You guys head off. Oh, sorry. I did
Mm-mm.
continue.
You're okay. I just don't think she has friends, surprisingly enough.
Oh, I thought everyone liked her. Her and Max. They seem super popular.
Oh, I don't. I mean, yes and no. I don't think she's really hanging around with anyone, if that makes sense.
All right, then invite them to the Junior Investigators Club. We already know she likes to sneak out of class.
I'm not part of that anymore. I need.
Yes,
I
you
don't
are.
know.
Come on, let's go to class. We'll talk.
Once a
Okay.
part of the Junior Investigators
Okay.
Club, always a part.
Exactly.
Okay.
You will
fine,
die
fine.
in this club.
Okay,
Um,
fine.
So, um, Max, you were just like you're just like on the side by one of the windowsills, packing your bag, getting out some of your like dragonhide gloves and stuff, and like taking off your jacket and putting on like your herbologist gear. When beside you, Abria shows up abruptly.
Max, you have a moment?
Yeah, just let me finish getting my stuff out really quickly. What's up?
Just step out of class with me for a second, okay?
He's not in class, just so you know. It's like
Oh,
between class, so you're good.
just she like looks around. Have you talked to like Edgar and Anne and Camille lately?
I mean, we spoke to Camille this morning.
Okay. I don't fully know what's going on, but those three are into some weird shit.
Yeah, they got that weird club that's keeping everybody up at night.
No, I'm talking like dark stuff.
What do you mean dark?
You know that thing I can do, right?
Yeah, the creepy, kind of invasive one.
Yeah. Well, they've been acting really weird. So a couple weeks ago, I might have, used it.
I thought you said you were going to stop doing that without people knowing. It's really weird.
Do you want the information I have or not?
Of course, I want the information you have. What is it?
Well, the first time I caught them with these like weird wands, and I figured out what was on them, which was a whole dangerous endeavor. Don't know why they have those. But then I was just listening now, and apparently they want to sneak off and look for something that has to do with like dark magic.
Like a spell?
I don't fully know, but I'm concerned. I mean, look, if these are the people that are going to be hanging around us and that we're going to hang around, and I like them. They're nice people. I don't want them to get hurt.
I mean, I agree, but also, if you're going to be sneaking around, you've got to get better information than this.
Okay,
Take
I
any
can only
notes?
okay, and she like pulls up. First of all, you know that I go blind when I do this, okay? So they're chicken scratch notes. But they're notes.
can't even read any of these. What? I mean, how bad can it be? We're, like, fourth year.
Max, I know you don't know much about Britain's family history, but those wands belong to a really dark family. My
Like-
dad my dad used to talk about it sometimes and I'd overhear.
Like
It's not
Grindelwald
good.
Dark?
Like the kind of people who hurt other people for fun.
I don't think they're involved in anything like that. Maybe they just.
We don't know. And if they
I mean-
are, we have to protect them.
You're right. We should help them, but I. Now's not a really good time for me to get distracted, Abria.
I know. But look, this is our home now, and these are the only people that have been like the most kind. If they're involved in something, then maybe they need backup.
You're right. We should try to help them, but I'd like to keep this my home, which I can't do if I don't beat the tournament this year.
Then we'll make sure that they don't get caught.
For the record, I think this is a terrible idea and we should stay out of it, but I'll help.
To be fair, you also thought it was a terrible idea when I did that backflip off my broom.
You broke your arm. It was a terrible idea.
But I got a sick goal. Come on.
Class is that way.
Class is that way, but in 20 minutes they're meeting somewhere else, so.
I took my potion stuff out. You couldn't have told me that before we left.
Okay, so you really gotta start, like, keeping up with the quickness, okay? When I come in with a purpose, I need you to, like, pay attention and be like, oh my gosh, she's on a mission.
I thought the mission was going to potions. Fine.
No!
This is like the second class you've skipped this week, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't go to that detention either, so.
I thought we were trying to stay, not get expelled. Let's just go.
She, like, punches him on the arm. Come on.
Herbology class goes off, and Edgar and Anne, you guys do attend for a little while. The rest of you guys may make a herbology check, and I will be giving you a grade letter 2 lower than what you roll. Not Edgar and Anne, though, because they do attend.
Gonna use my inspiration on this roll to reroll.
Right. What do we get? Anne.
17.
Okay, cool. I'll give you one. I'll give you and Edgar one lower since you are leaving. Edgar.
12.
E. Max.
6.
T. Abria.
18.
Pete. And Camilla.
17.
Pete. It's okay. It's okay. So, Edgar and I sent in discussion what you guys are learning about today. You learn a bit about Flitterbloom. They have tentacle-like vines. They are good. They're good household plants. They like hold keys and whatnot. And they are the murderer's cousin of the devil's snare. But you do not learn how to tell them apart. Because you guys, Edgar casts out that little spell. Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, you're a cat.
So
Such a
cute.
cutie. Cast out that spell, and you're like, Professor? Oh, dear. You guys end up being sent to the hospital wing, toot sweet, and
As they leave, Anne says, "You do know how to reverse this spell, right? Like, for sure you know how to do that." As they're walking to Professor Sinistra's office.
I do not. But how bad can it be? I'm pretty sure we can visit the hospital wing actually later and then get it fixed.
It feels pretty bad, Edgar. It feels pretty bad.
Do we have time to visit the
do you,
hospital wing before
do you
No.
so either one of you guys needs to make me a potion making check to see if you know how to fix it.
both of us?
10. No, I don't.
Lemon?
10. No, I don't.
So you guys show up to the meetup, and Camilla, Anne looks like she is dying currently of some kind of terrible disease.
Oh, wow, that looks very realistic. He looked like shit.
Thank you. I did so good, didn't I?
That's so good, Edgar.
Thank
Bravo.
you.
He did a great job. All right, let's
It's
just get
amazing.
fuck.
This is good for
Absconding.
literature. If you can do this, we could just. Oh, yeah.
Right, sorry.
Okay, follow
I
me.
didn't know he did latex.
Damn. Both of you? I just whatever. Abscondi.
With the abscondi, Camille will also cast Muffliato.
Great.
And nearby, Abria and Max were already waiting. Abria,
No.
Mm-hmm.
you can see Camilla and Edgar and Anne look together, kind of nod, and cast out Abscondi. And they become kind of difficult to see and look at. All of you guys get to roll your stealth check. I'm going to give advantage to Abria and Max for their perception checks.
Plus 10, correct?
Bria is not perceptive.
Luck.
So Edgar got 24 with a plus 10.
I got a natural 20 for a 33.
Wonderful. So, Abria,
Camille, sorry.
you watch them like form into the shadows and begin to move through the north courtyard, and they disappear down into the stairs down there. By the time you guys get there, they're gone. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You know what? We're having this confrontation now then. Abria's
Could
gonna
we see that they're coming?
Well, let's just hear
Like
what
following?
Maya's doing right now.
Sorry.
Bria's gonna use her dark murmurs ability. Which allows her the ability to send messages through the shadows.
Yeah.
So she's gonna send a message through the shadows and tell them to stop.
So you guys are walking together. Camille's like, I think it's just around this corner, and then you can hear, stop, 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 stop.
What's that?
Not me.
Are you guys messing with me?
No. Let's go. Was that a... Yeah, we should get out of here.
No. Oh, wait. What was that?
Wait,
Bria
it's
will
because
like
it's stuck.
walk up behind them.
Well, you don't necessarily know where they are. They're down in the dungeons, but you and Max head off through the dungeons. And Camilla, you're very stealthy. You hear it again. Stop, 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 stop. And you can see down the hallway Abria and Max, like Abria with her bag over her shoulder, walking out, and she kind of like puts her hands outward, and you can see dark shadow appearing on her fingertips, dripping down off of it. She sends it off again, and what do you say, Abria?
We're trying to help.
Trying to help.
Edgar, did you
It
call
sounds
Abria?
like it's coming around you.
No, I didn't. Why would I call it Priya?
Why would she be hidden? I didn't
I
tell
don't
her.
know. I was with Anne the whole time. Anne tell him I didn't say anything.
He didn't, and she's clearly doing something in our minds. So it's entirely possible that she saw us and found us herself.
Be a little
How
more
does
clear.
he do it?
The sound is coming from around you, kind of amorphously. It's not within your head.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
Got it. Then Anne will say that instead of what she just said.
But how does he do it? I've never heard of this.
Neither have I. Should we wait for her, Camilla?
Say the word and I can cast Stupefy. I'm ready for it.
That's worse, I think. Camille will recast Muffliato, now including both Max and Abria, if the range is enough.
Yeah, sure.
Muffliato. We're down here. Make sure no one sees you.
You can hear their voices in the dark. And Abria, you can see them now, the stealth being broken, but Max can't. It's too dark for Max.
Bria will like take Max's hand and like walk over to them.
Where are we going?
Abria walks forward toward you through the darkness, completely like confidently, and you can see a slight like reflectiveness in her eyes, like deer at night.
Those are some pretty eyes.
Come here, snap out of it. It's not time for eyes right now.
Like a Mia's thing with eyes. So cute.
What are you guys doing here?
Ask you the same thing.
I'm asking myself that same thing.
Did you just walk here by chance? Why are you skipping class? You should be in herbology, actually.
We should all be in herbology, but
Right.
you all are off chasing dark magic.
No, it's a club active.
Dark magic? Where
I'm
did you
sorry?
hear that from?
Camille will like stare daggers into Edgar.
What?
I like how he just
Why are you
assumes that
looking at me
Edgar.
like that? I don't know anything you're talking about, Abria. Why would we be dealing with dark magic? That's insane.
It's probably the same reason you have stolen wands.
What?
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 No, we don't.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy. And I don't know if you've seen my face, but I have to go to the hospital wing with Camilla and Edgar through the dungeons, which is what we're doing, right, guys?
Yes, exactly.
No, I want to inside check Edgar.
Like, and you can
can
make
if
me
you
a
want.
deception check at disadvantage. Because
This is basically
Me?
Camille trying to suss out if it was Edgar who said everything to Abria.
and I think everyone knows the truth, but it's just how convincing you sound.
Yeah.
Wait, me or Anna? I'm confused.
No, Anna, and
And I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
11.
hospital wing in the dungeons. That's the direction they chose.
Really? No, if we're gonna be friends, you guys really have to be better liars.
That's true. It's just not my thing.
We can work on it.
Okay, so I'll tell you the truth, and you tell us how you came upon this information. How about that?
How about you tell me the truth, I tell you how I know this information, and then you let us help you.
I want to inside check Abria on
Yeah,
the
as
let
to
us help you.
why- Yeah. Why does she seem so insistent on wanting to be a part of it? You're not sure.
Jesus, Camille.
Please take a subscriber.
No, don't spend it on this.
Go for it.
Spend it. Do it.
Oh, love you, Maya. It's a 17.
Abria, why might Camilla suss out that you are so impassioned by this idea?
I think it's like a two-parter. I think on the surface you see like, your friends are involved in something that sounds scary, so you're like you want to help. But I think just slightly deeper than that, there's a genuine fear of what might happen if she is not there to make sure that you're okay.
So, Abria wants to very genuinely help you.
And in the middle of all of this, how is Max feeling?
Like,
Max is just here. He's just like, all right. We're gonna actually get expelled this time. It's fine.
Oh my
I'll
god,
take the
poor
blame.
Max.
There's this journal that I want to recuperate. And it's down in the dungeons. I just want information from it. That's all.
Okay. Okay. We'll get the journal then.
Your turn.
Yes?
I talk to
Agreed.
shadows.
You do
I'm
what?
sorry?
I talk to shadows.
Wait, I don't
Come
think I
here.
hear this properly.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ever since I was younger, I don't know. I've been able to see really well, and I've been able to hear when it's dark even better than I normally do. It's nice. So that's how I was able to hear what you guys said and see as well. I can see through the shadows.
So you eavesdropped on us?
She did. She apologizes. We're working on it.
Well, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Wait, why would you eavesdrop on us in the first place?
Well, to be fair, you guys have a really bad habit of acting really shady when you're trying to hide stuff.
Her dad's the
Completely
minister.
in
She doesn't learn
public.
boundaries.
Okay, we are not acting that shady. All I can remember is Anne just pulling us aside for 1 minute and then showing us something.
I saw you peer around a corner and watch your friends until I saw you get pulled in.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you spy on that? You shouldn't
Considering
have done that.
Wouldn't you?
like I said, shady, but also, again, I was concerned after the first time when I saw you with those wands.
They're not ours. Okay. Long story short, something weird was happening with the castle last year. We got almost murdered by spiders because a ward came down. One of our teachers, Professor Dildero, came, performed incredibly dark magic to get rid of the spiders, threatened us, gave us detention, even though many of us nearly died, and then modified Professor Sprout's memory in front of us. And then I broke into his office and stole some stuff, and so did Edgar. And one of the things we stole from him were these ones.
And also, Allie, I think there's one thing you haven't told everybody else.
Oh God, what didn't I tell them?
What
The
did you do?
evidence? Do you recall the thing that you put in your bag?
Yes. Oh, and I have a spider, a pebble spider.
Oh, no,
It's-
Anne,
What am I?
if you recall, because I told you in your downtime, it wasn't there
Oh,
when you
right.
went back.
Oh, I thought that was above. I thought that was a miscommunication on what I was talking about. Oh, okay. Rewind. And I transformed one of the spiders, and it got stolen out of my bag into a pebble, so we could examine it because they were fire resistant for some reason. And I think Professor Dildero, well, he destroyed all the other spiders, and I think he stole my pebble spider, which is incredibly rude. And all of this, so that's the long story. One of our professors, does incredibly dark magic, and the castle's acting weird and giving some people weird dreams. Not me, but other people.
Okay. Well,
Lildero's the one that killed the fairy thing. Yeah.
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 Which doesn't really, it's not helping the whole he's a secret dark wizard messing with the castle theory.
Okay. Well, how about you guys let us help you get this journal back, and then I'll tell you who those one. Well, not who, but at least-
Wait, Abria. Just one
Mhm.
little thing.
Yes.
Anne didn't really actually explain what the fuck the wands have to do with it.
Oh yeah. Hey.
What?
It's like eyes narrow. You skipped over the wand part.
Well, they were just in a box. Edgar saw that Professor Dildero had a box under his bed, and then when he did all of this stuff,
Whoa. You were under his bed?
It was disgusting. Let me tell you
he's
that.
an alcoholic as well. Like I nearly fell on all the bottles. Anyway,
Just out him.
yes, I was.
He teaches here?
He does. It's insane.
Job.
So
I don't know how.
but they were in this box with, a super cool ring and a locket, which are just cool. And one has a weird symbol on it that I haven't gotten a chance to research yet. And then there's the, wands made of bone, essentially. Well, wood and bone.
And when I was there was also this paper he had with some weird runes. I don't know what they are. I even went to Professor Bubbling, and she couldn't translate it. So there's that as well.
Uh-huh.
Wait, actually, why we shouldn't be telling you this? You eavesdropped on us. Why are we letting this slide?
I eavesdropped, but you all lied and kept secrets.
We
And we're hiding
didn't.
under a teacher's bed, which I feel
I
like
was
is
not
Exactly.
hiding under. I broke into his office and went under his bed.
One
At
of
no
those
point
things
was
is
I under it.
illegal.
It was very cool. Honestly, I was on a broom for the first time. It was awesome.
You could have just
Aw.
asked us instead of just forcibly eavesdropping on us. That's all I'm saying.
Technically, I did ask, and someone here, not naming names, said, "It's secrets. I have to ask if I can tell you."
Who?
He looked very
So at
smiley.
this point, the attention might be brought to Camille. Camille has been trying to insight check the fucking shadows this fucking whole time because he's still very sleepy and he's now very suspicious of all the shadows.
You!
You fucking snitches.
You fucking snitches.
Oh, what? Pardon. I was. How do you see through shadows?
I could teach you.
You could teach me? No, that sounds invasive. I don't want to. Thank you. Maybe
It
later.
is invasive, and friends don't eavesdrop on each other.
Friends also don't keep secrets.
Yes, they do. Very much they do. Have you
I've never kept
ever
a
had
secret from
friends?
Max.
Also, we don't know you. We just met you, and these are deeply personal things.
Yeah, we just met you, and this is crazy.
Right, let's not argue too much about it.
I thank you so much, Miguel.
God, I was gonna finish it, but I'm not gonna.
See Bria kind of like cross her arms a bit. Well, then fine. We can go get this journal, and then we can forget this ever happened.
No, now you're locked into this. Now you're our best friends forever.
I
You know my
wouldn't
most
go
intimate
that
secret.
far. But
What are we talking about?
now you're part of this group. You've
Mhm.
worked into this. There's no walking out.
Edgar says that. All right. Mm-hmm.
And Anne smiles to herself and says, "Can we go get this journal? I don't want to miss another class."
Yeah, please, let's not miss another class.
Party
Okay, let's go
poopers.
then.
Oh, also, Abria.
Mhm.
Oh, Mar. So I know Maya's. Mara, what's your subclass?
Marauders.
Got you. Make me a potion making check.
Which one of us?
Just Mara.
Okay.
14.
Better than a 10. Anne's face. You have a blemish blitzer for that.
He like pats his pockets while we're like walking. And this might help.
Anne grabs it.
Assuming we aren't going to the medical wing.
Yeah, no, I think I actually do have to skip that, but this will work.
Yeah, it's a blemishing blister. It should be just fine.
You're the best. And Anne will, as they walk, put this on her face and hope it works.
And immediately goes down and they kind of fade and disappear. And your skin is actually even softer than before.
Amazing. Thanks, Max.
We might need the recipe for this. I think it's a very cool trick to skip class.
All right. Camilla, make me an investigation check at advantage because you have directions.
I don't need to do that. He'll lead them to the wrong spot.
What?
Why? What the fuck?
What? Miguel?
What the fuck?
Just out of character because I don't like to do this to players. No one ever inside checks Camille.
It's true.
He has not been just head over, like inside checking shadows. He's deep in thought throughout all of this. This is extremely serious for him. He is very much just doing mental calculations this whole time.
It's fine. I've got some other stuff then. So, Camilla, you can see the place where it is, that little alcove, and you keep walking. You turn a corner, and you can see a very interesting, like, stone mural that's carved onto the wall, and you're like, here it is, somewhere over here.
I think there is some kind of mechanism, like a button or a plaque or something that you either push or turn, and it should open up.
Okay, Camille is a terrible liar. Is that correct in character?
He is. He is. Very much.
So
I-
Edgar would know that he's lying because they're friends.
Not necessarily, no.
No?
I think I think it's a good lead up. I'm not certain that Edgar yet has the reason to incite him. But when we don't find it, I'll absolutely let you.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't want to incite check. I'm just saying that Camille is terrible at lying, right?
He is. He is.
Okay.
Miguel is good, but Camille is not.
All right. In front of you, you guys all see a very interesting stone mural. It's a little morose. There's piles of skulls on the right hand side, and growing with roots curling inside of the skulls is a tall tree that holds boughs around. And you can see like a snake that is curled up at the base of said tree. And from behind that on the stone, there's like clouds and a sort of vista that's been created. Um, so I think Camilla said that you can twist turn something. We can all make an investigation check.
Okay.
Trust me.
Could I make a performance check instead? Use the same roll, even.
Yeah.
So that's instead an 8.
Okay. Oh, I think maybe
Let me
this
see
skull.
this one. This skull. Maybe if I put the finger in the eye. No.
And Anne. So everyone else is fumbling around on this thing. You put a hand down and you're like checking different places. You see this one skull that's a little bit pressed more out. And you can see on the head of the skull there is a mark. It doesn't look like it was carved by the person who made this. It looks like graffiti that's been added to it.
And we'll scrape off the graffiti. Does it look like it's covering something, or does it look like it's adding something?
No, it looks like it's adding something. Someone else carved this here, probably by hand. You see a symbol of, if I can find it, I think it should be in extras. There it is. You can see this symbol. I sent it in discussion. It is a snake that is curled into a quad knot, like a Celtic knot.
Is it pressable, or does it look like it's
It doesn't look pressable. You place your hand on it, you can feel the grooves that were put into it. And as you touch it, something leaps out from inside the mouth of the skull, and a snake bites you. And I'm gonna roll to hit you.
Okay.
That is a 19.
Yep.
And I'm going to... Second. That is 7 points of piercing damage. Ow! Like, it actually draws blood. And it curls back inside.
Oh, ow. Guys, Camille, what the heck?
Oh,
This
oh,
bit me.
I didn't know there were
Um,
snakes.
Lemon,
Um,
do you want to do an insight check
Yes.
on Camilla?
If he's being horrible at it and it's obvious.
I mean,
Okay.
he said he had
16.
details as to where to find it, and he
Okay.
didn't know about this.
16.
as he comes forward to try Reparafarge, I think it's just the spell we just learned on Anne, who was bit.
Bandages wrap around your hand.
thanks, Camille.
Oh, do you have to roll to attempt it?
I do think I need to roll to attempt it.
Go ahead.
Um, Reparafarge, Repair Force, is that it?
Reparaforce.
Thank you.
Reparafarge is
It's another.
a transfiguration spell.
Okay, yeah, no, that's not it. He's successfully locks it in.
So yeah, and
Force.
you're able to get those hit points back, and you have a bandage around your hand now. Everyone looks to Camilla, and he looks very nervous, and Edgar, you see him sweating and looking
It
back
must have been
down
the
the hallway.
wrong directions.
He's not
Sorry,
going to
everyone.
say
I
anything.
really thought I knew it.
To everyone. Yeah, you might have forgotten or something.
Maybe I noted it down wrongly. And
I-
at this
I
point, like
think you
he's like looking at everyone.
You're clearly very tired. I don't think we should be doing this today.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you need some sleep.
Bria, Max, what do you guys think about what's going on and this mural?
Max is looking around to make sure that there's no other snakes or anything else that's going to attack anyone.
You kind of like bend down and look at that skull down there, and you can see a stone snake that has pulled back in, and the snake that was laying like curled up by the tree, that has now gone. It has slithered down through the stone mural. It's like it's kind of 2D. It's like a tactile thing. And it's just sitting there waiting. Its head in the shadows.
I'll like point it out to Abria.
Hmm?
Look at that.
Snake. Okay. She'll like bend down to like touch it.
If you put your hand down, it's gonna try to fucking bite you.
Yeah.
15.
To hit her? No.
So and you're able to pull your hand away, and the snake goes much farther out of the hole.
Okay, we can box if it wants to.
Max is going to try and grab it while it's focused on Abria.
Sure. You like nod to Abria to do it again. Abria, you put your hand out, much more careful this time, and it And make me a sleight of hand check, Max. Actually,
11.
I think an athletics could work if you're. Oh, you rolled a 3.
Yeah, I rolled terribly.
Okay, Max like jumps out and grabs onto this thing. The thing begins to buck wildly and tries to bite onto you. I'm gonna give it, since you didn't roll. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit, and I'm gonna deal some more damage to you. It bites. Oh, that's 10 points. So it bites up by your face, and one of these stone fangs like carves a little groove on your neck. But you're still holding on to it. Make an athletics check, Max.
I'm just rolling terribly. I rolled a 10.
All right. And Max like holds it down onto the ground there with his foot, and it pulls back, and then you see it yank back into the mouth of that skull and is gone for the time being.
Is this looking at this, kind of nursing her wounds as she watches Max struggle with this? Does it look like a door, or is this just like a trapped mural?
You got high on your
An 18.
yeah. This certainly is not normal of the castle. Certainly not normal of the castle to attack anybody. This is most definitely a secret that you guys have stumbled upon down here.
Secondary question. I assume that we've kind of played around with it a little bit. It's not obvious how this would necessarily open.
Not directly obvious, no, but something's got to open. Maybe that journal is down here. Crazy to think that Janice fought a snake, though.
Yeah, that's kind of what Anne's thing
But there is
was.
something,
Yeah,
and something odd.
interesting. Is there anything else that looks added on the mural?
Just that, but if you want to make another investigation check to see if you can see another thing, something else is about to happen. So
Oh, okay. 16.
16. You would see the snake resurfaces, no longer in that mouth, and it is curling up the tree up toward the top, and you can see apples that are up there, and it like coils along the branch to one of the apples and turns toward you and hisses.
Can I touch the apple that it's near?
You it's quite high up. You kind of like get up and click, and something does push in, and you watch the apple as it is pushed in transform, like transfiguration wise, into gold. Um, um, 1 second. There we are. Yeah. And as that thing turns gold, you see the snake turns toward it, rears back, and strikes down, sinking its teeth into the apple itself. And the gold from the apple is sucked through, and the snake itself begins to turn to a brilliant golden hue. Now you're getting somewhere.
Oh, this is cool. It's a puzzle, guys. I think this opens somehow.
Okay.
Maybe we should stop before we get more hurt. And Camille will approach Abria and Max and repair force both of them. Maybe we should just get back before anything happens.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no, Camille needs to rest. We shouldn't be doing this. Not without Camille.
No, I'm fine. It's that the three of us already got attacked by snakes, and I doubt that the person who hit it would have gone through all of this. I think I'm just wrong.
I think the options here are either Camilla fesses up that this is not the correct location, or that we see it through.
Just as a out of character commentary, he's tense. He is holding it back by a thread.
Let's just leave it. Obviously, I don't think Janice.
Yes, I don't think
Oh.
Janice has put it here.
Yeah, there's no
Man,
way
you're so
she
close.
created this.
yeah, I mean, you guys go back. I'm just gonna see if it opens. It's just
No,
want
no.
to see if it opens.
No, I'm not going to leave you here with a bunch of mechanical snakes attacking. We should all go, Anne. And he's going to look at her like, we need to go. Something is not right. With
Max,
Camille.
Bria, how are you guys taking this?
So Anne press the apple, right? We're supposed to start pressing the wall and trying to press more things.
Did it like all the skulls like some kind of game?
No. All right, wait. I lied. It's not here. Okay, stop it. Does anything activate? By the way, in the middle of this?
As you like yell stop it, you will see that snake has curled back down into the ground, now gold, and as Abria touches one of the skulls, it turns a bright gold, and something begins to peek out from underneath of its mouth again. You're able to like kind of pull Abria back as the thing
This is cool. It's clearly something cool.
I agree with Anne.
If you guys are tired, I mean, I won't make you stay, but it's a puzzle. We figured out the first part.
He just said that he lied and everyone is ignoring it. I'm just asking out of character.
Camilla said that he lied. I don't know if you didn't catch that.
In the middle of the panic. Yeah, he did scream that.
Well, why'd you lie? We did this whole thing for the journal.
Yeah,
It's going to be me, you, Edgar. I didn't want to involve anyone else, and now everyone is missing class, and now everyone is bleeding, and now there's another thing, and inside that thing we might die. I lied.
Camille,
okay?
it's fine.
just-
Camille, it's fine.
If you go in, I'll go in, or whatever might happen. I'm not leaving you alone. And he leans against the wall and drops to the floor.
If you want, what we can do is we can split up. Abria can help you with the diary, and then me, Anne, and Max can go through this. Look, the diary,
Sure.
the diary is important to you, and we came here for this. There's no getting rid of them now, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how someone sees it. And then Anne clearly wants to see the end of this, and she's hurt. So I think if we split the groups like that, it will be better for all of us. And then Abria will make sure that we're not doing anything weird, and then we can see what's hiding here with Max. Or Max can go with you, however you guys want to split. It's up to you.
Camille waits for Abria or Max to take the initiative.
Same.
I'll go with Camille. This seems like a puzzle situation. I think Bria would. You probably got that right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could do that. You just stay safe. Yeah.
Bria, you watch as all the gold that's on here fades back into stone. The snake curls back and then comes back to lay by the tree just as it was before.
Gonna fight this snake. All right.
Okay, Camille, is the diary nearby? Because if it is, scream for help and we'll run.
Yeah,
If
I
you
think
need
it's
it.
just here. Let's go then. And
Okay.
going with him is Max and Abria, right? Or is Abria staying back for the snake?
No, I think Abria's gonna
Abria is
finish the
going
puzzle
with
or try to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're
there we
gonna
go.
fight the
Right?
snake.
So it's Max and Camille.
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Kimia, you take Max around the bend,
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, my cat cut off my internet. I apologize.
You good? Should I wait a second? Okay. You take Max around the bend, and you find an area of the wall that the stones, the grout around it has been taken out. And you're able to take one of those stones and pull out of the wall, set it on the ground, and sitting in the dirt is um, that journal with the dark mark emblazoned on its front.
Here it is.
That I don't know much about British politics, but that doesn't look good.
It's not. We should get back to them before they do something. Takes the break again. Puts
Yeah,
the
And-
journal inside his
real.
throat. Sorry.
No, I didn't want to cut you off.
He just puts the journal like tucked in between his shirt and trousers, and starts walking back.
And make a history magic check.
$27.
Natural
Looking-
20.
Oh, sorry, natural 20 for a 27.
Yeah, that makes things even better. So as Abria is like trying to get this going again, apple like glows gold. The snake starts curling up around it, bites down. You're looking at this, and you can't get out of your head that think you've seen this kind of depiction before. You swear, but it's slightly different. It wasn't set on a mound of skulls. It was on a mound. Golden apple. This is from Norse mythology. You remember reading about the apples of Eden, or Idun. Not like Eden as in like Adam and Eve, but Idunn, Eden, which was specifically a goddess that cultivated apples, and she's a goddess of youth, and the gods from Norse mythology would eat of the apples to gain immortality. They were golden apples. She is the wife of Bragi, and the grantor of eternal youth. And not just that, I guess with a fucking nat 20. Often snakes in wizarding culture are used as a symbol for, at least in this area, a symbol for wizards as a whole. Specifically, it's more co-opted by purebloods. The Mound of Skulls. So we have death growing out of death, immortality, and snakes biting down upon it. And you can't help but think to yourself, it reminds you of a certain ethos from not long ago. And it's all too late that it comes to you. And I'll send it to you.
Interesting. That's so nice.
That Abria has gotten that like gold skull again. She goes down, come on, and the snake bites down. And Abria, I'll have you make me a athletics or sleight of hand check.
19.
Nice. It strikes down, and you like kick it in the face, grab onto it, hold it right there, like at the back of the neck. And as it's like bucking wildly, you kind of like contort its body weirdly, and it comes to you that you think the snake might need to be put in a certain position. Just gonna send to you.
Okay, so it needs to be eat death. It needs to be knotted.
Do you call out for Abria? Do you tell her?
Yeah, I do. Tied in a knot, like a figure 8 loop situation.
You can do that?
Okay.
Wait, I'll give you a hand.
Edgar and Abria grab onto this thing as Camilla and Max are turning back over the corner, and you guys tie it out in a knot and pull the like neck through. And the moment that happens, there's a sort of exhalation, and the entire thing pulls back, no longer bucking wildly. And Camilla, you hold on to this like little journal, and you see in front of you the same symbol that's on the front of the journal. And the thing tugs once, and it unravels itself and pulls back inside of the skull itself. And you watch as the entire tree and skulls begins to shake. The whole area starts to shake, and it moves off to the side. The clouds begin to part, and you can see when the clouds move on the horizon, there is a depiction of Hogwarts Castle that's there, and that fades as a line splits down the middle of this archway, and you see the stonework turn into a hardwood, a door.
Oh, this
Wow.
is amazing.
Anne, that was amazing. How did you know that?
I read it somewhere. I remember seeing a very similar symbol, and I just can't recall which book. But Abria really did all the hard work. Shall we?
I mean, yeah. Who wants to go in first?
Anne will open the door.
Go. Yeah, go.
I'm breathing right behind Anne.
Right behind Anne as well. Yeah.
All right. That thing opens up, and inside is a darkened room. And as we step in and the door begins to close behind us, that's where we'll take our break.
Of course, obviously. That's where we're going to end the episode, actually.
We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. So everyone put on the VR headsets. You all have had your time to get one, to go out and get one. All right. So we were walking into this dark room. Who's the most terse about coming in here?
The most what? Sorry.
Terse, like nervous. Okay. Everybody walks in
Hey.
confidently. And as you guys walk into this dark room, Abria, you see something magnificent. Everyone else, it's dark as fuck. Um, you you can see the light from the hall diminishing, and you turn around and can see the doors closing heavily behind you. You were in complete darkness. You can't see anything like even like in front of your face at all. Um, and as you go to grab your wand to get a little bit of light, you point it up into the air, and just as you're about to say Lumos or whatever light spell you want, um, little torches open up around the room, blooming the area with a warm light. They first turn blue for a moment and then fade into a red. And you guys look out at this.
Oh, wow.
No windows, however.
Wow.
Take away the windows. Change those into tapestries or what have you. You can see a multi-tiered study. Little chandeliers on the ceiling begin to flicker on, the candles turning on one by one. You look out and can see a balcony that wraps around the room, and odd assortments of belongings that have been forgotten down here. Books pile along the walls, and on the far side of the room, a fireplace that's currently out, and you can see dimly lit are comfortable sofas that sit around it. A curled wooden staircase leads up to the second floor. You can see an inlet for another seating area, and it is a oddly cozy place here in the dungeons. There's some carpet here and there that look to be of fine make, probably like from India in different places around the world. There's also glass cases, and on the walls, portraits and paintings hang. You can see as well a suit of armor that's set up on one wall, and yeah, you have entered into the Room of Doom.
Well, that's awesome. Um, do I see any snake symbols anywhere? So Anne has this ring that has the snake symbol. Obviously, there was snake imagery on the door.
Mhm.
Is that in here as well, or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Uh, 10.
You don't see anything immediately. This room is cluttered and crowded. Um, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Hmm.
How does everyone react to seeing the room?
That is amazing. Like, out of character, this is my personal favorite aesthetic. I love that so much. You have no idea. Oh my god. I'd say for Edgar, um, he would just be fascinated by how many things are around, and he would be looking, or just randomly looking through drawers to try to see if there's like anything interesting. Pretty
Gotcha.
much, he's just odd. In
Sure, you
awe.
can make me an investigation check.
Okay, let's see. 22.
I'll come back to you. I just want to know what the other people's reactions are to seeing the room as well.
Abria is just like, oh my god, we have a clubhouse.
So is she like kind of like jumping like
She's 100% like jumping around. She's just like going up the stairs, going down the stairs. She's making plans to redecorate.
run up the stairs, run around the balcony, come back to the stairs, cast Glissio, and slide down.
100%. She's making plans to like redecorate and move stuff in. She's this is great for her.
You gotta clean up this clutter, get that moved. Max, what about you?
Max is super intrigued. He's like going through the bookshelf now. Just like checking out the different books there, seeing if there's anything interesting.
Make me another investigation check for you as well. And Camilla, how are you reacting?
First, it's stunned silence. And then, as everyone is just going off and doing stuff, he hangs back for like 2 seconds before going and doing the same thing. But he is looking for specifically journals, diaries, anything that is handwritten by whoever owned this place.
Well, there's a lot of books, so I don't know about journals, but
Anything, if not, if
make me a perception check.
of course. Dirty 20.
Okay. So, looking around the room, you guys all go off and do what have you. Just trying to figure out in what order I should do this in. Sorry, so Edgar, you were just looking through shit. Max, you were looking at what books you could find, right? And then
Yes.
Camilla was looking for maybe who once owned this room while
Like
Apria's
personal
running
affairs,
around.
yeah.
Okay. Seeing if I can find a little bit of art. Okay. I'm sorry, my brain's not working right. I know what one of you guys find, know what another one of you find. Edgar looking through shit. Right. Okay. So Camilla, as you're looking around, Edgar's moving through shit. You look over the fireplace where you can see a portrait of a man standing, staring down toward all of you. It's not moving, however. It seems very, very old. We're talking probably medieval. Like, this portrait is older than this room seemingly is, or the reverberation of this room. I have a picture. Kind of. I mean, I'm going to open up this one, see if I can find a better sort of portrait style. Don't know. Doesn't seem like I'm going to find a better one anytime soon. So, ooh, I kind of like that. Yep. Okay. Think about this, but not with a buttoned shirt, with like a long dark robes. Sending now. Oh, upload failed? Upload failed. That's weird. Can I like save the image? It's a JPEG. Upload failed.
I would take
The
a
image is cursed.
screenshot. I would take a screenshot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it and
good
then send
call.
it that way. Sometimes Discord is dumb.
The image is actually cursed. Sending now. Okay, no, Discord's just being weird. You know, I'm gonna quickly update it. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, it's not letting me upload things for some reason. Like anything. I'm gonna say hi. Does that gets put in? It's not letting me do images. That sucks. You know what? I'll use a URL instead. Copy image address. Aha! Fuck you, Discord. You can see a very gaunt looking man. He has very long features, well shaven, and a piercing gaze. You can see this like very short white hair, so he seems to be an older gentleman, um, and definitely does not have an inviting countenance about him. You've never seen him before, though. Unless you get nat 20, you can go ahead and do a history magic. 5% chance, right?
5% chance. Yeah, I think in some cultures, no. 9.
9. Yeah. Treat. Edgar, as you're looking through all this, you open up a drawer. Whoa. And you can see. What did you roll?
He's
How much did you
BRB.
roll? Oh. No. I wanted to do a thing. Damn it.
But so you're prepared? He rolled a 22.
22. Oh,
He's back.
Lemon.
Oh,
Lemon.
what?
We're doing you.
Oh my god, sorry.
So
Did I miss it?
no, you've been looking through. You almost did. Looking through all these drawers and whatnot, and you open up one drawer, and you can see a golden medallion that rests here.
Ooh.
I will send
Okay.
art. It looks similar to what was written on the skull, but is a little different. I just need to
Okay.
find it. Where is it? Boop, boop. Shoot. Come on, come on. Ah, should be in extras. Yep. You see a medallion of this.
Oh,
It is a set of 8 snakes that are coiled around each other.
because I'm doing ancient runes. And like mythology, I guess, is linked with that and stuff like that. Would he recognize the symbol is something that he would come across?
No.
It might not even be related to that. I'm just asking.
No. However, when you hold up this medallion, you notice another thing, and that is that just by happenstance, the suit of armor on the far side of the room bears a shield over its chest, and that symbol is on the shield.
So Sorry, just have a sore throat today. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. I think it's kind of cute for him. He would just be, oh my gosh, he needs to wear this medallion, and he's going to wear it on the piece of armor just because it looks nice.
Wait, sorry, you're gonna do what with the armor?
He's just going to wear the medallion on the piece of armor.
Wear the medallion on the piece of armor?
Yeah.
So the medallion was in a drawer, and then you saw an armor with the
Yes.
same symbol on the shield.
Yes.
So you're putting the medallion on?
Yeah. On the
I think just some
armor.
wording was weird for me. Yeah. Wait, you're putting the medallion on the armor?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take that and kind of put it, tie it off on the
Exactly.
side,
Yeah.
hangs around the thing's throat. You got it.
I will name you Richard. And he's just going to be with his new friend.
And upstairs, Max, you here?
I am here. Yes.
You look through many books. You can see some very odd titles, some of which are written in Latin. And that is when you can see inside of a glass case, seemingly locked, there is a book. Intriguing. It sits with its front shown to you. It is bound in leather, and the leather has been dyed a vibrant blue, which, seeing as how old it is blue dyes were not very common for a long time. And you can see a flame that is a symbol on the front of it.
He kind of looks at it for a moment. You said the glass case is locked?
Yes.
Let me just double check that this is in fact one of the spells I took. No.
It's on
did
the
not take
second
that one.
floor, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, he's gonna go head up there then.
No, like I'm saying, you're already up there.
Oh, but it is on the second floor. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna system a parry up. I was gonna
Okay.
do the other thing, but I'm gonna do this the
Do you have to
loud way.
roll for it?
Let me check. I'm pretty sure that I do. Yeah. Yeah. That's a success.
So you should now have locked in System of Perio, unless you failed it earlier. And you point your wand out toward the case. System of Perio. And the moment the spell goes off, you guys who are all enjoying yourself, Edgar playing with a suit of armor, Camille looking up at this guy, Abria who's like hanging from the banister, and downstairs, you guys hear the loud crackle of lightning, a bright, brilliant red flash. Lightning hits you in the chest, Max, blowing you backward over the banister and down onto the ground floor. Max hits a coffee table, shattering underneath of him, and you are going to take damage. Rolled kind of low, actually. So that is 25 points of lightning damage. Max, you are blown back. You can hear a high-pitched scream from Max reactionarily. He hits the ground, shattering. Everybody turns, and you can see Max currently writhing in pain, screaming out.
Max,
Max, are you okay?
run to him.
Max, make a Constitution saving throw.
Freaking the fuck out now.
Con save. 11.
You can see this red lightning spidering over him, and Max, you like try to like grab onto your chest, and it gets worse. The lightning hits you again, and Max actually, with the force, like flops into the air before hitting the ground again.
It's still on him.
Yeah.
Finite.
What's happening?
Mm-hmm. Camilla, you may make me a spell casting ability check.
Okay. So that's just a wisdom check, right?
If that's your spellcasting ability, yep.
It is. That's an 18.
That's not high enough.
Fuck.
So you cast a 10, and the moment you do, you can see like a portion of the lightning goes back, and then strikes him again. You're going to take more pain here, less than before. That is 16 points of lightning damage. Max, are you unconscious?
16. Hold on, I have to do the math on it. What was the first damage I did?
I don't recall.
25.
20.
20? 25?
25
Yeah,
and
it's
16.
25.
Yes.
Yeah. And Max, you are not unconscious. It is impossible for you to go unconscious. But you're at 0 hit points.
Can I do finite at the thing that's doing it? Or
Yeah, Camilla just tried and it hurt him more. But
He
Camilla
tried
didn't
on
roll
math.
high enough.
okay.
You could see it worked for a moment, like it like receded and then hit again.
Okay. Yeah, can I just try?
Mhm.
Okay.
Spellcasting ability.
All right. Also wisdom. Shit. Okay. Let's try.
If I do it at the same
20?
time, does it help her?
It does.
20.
That is the DC. So, and like you pull out your wand, you see Camilla try it the first time, and it just hurts Max more. Max screams out in pain. You pull out your wand, go to point out toward him. Camilla yells like, "At the same time!" You guys both finite, and the lightning is snuffed out, gone in an instant, and Max hits the ground unconscious. Max, roll me a death saving throw.
An apnea. As soon as I
Oh,
can.
before you can, one death save at least, Max.
Failed. Or I rolled a 9. I'm assuming it's
Yeah,
failed.
you can feel Camilla as you like go down. You can see that he's beginning to exhale a little bit, and you start to worry. You cast out anapnea, and
No, I don't, because I only tried it once. I'm not going to risk it here. Repair force
Mm.
immediately.
okay, Reparafors, which I believe gives hit points.
Yes.
So Max,
1d8.
you wake up and you feel like shit. That was probably the worst pain you've ever experienced in your life.
That's 2 hit points.
You said that. Okay, because this is my first time doing this. You said that he was like writhing in pain, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look similar to something we've seen very recently?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Okay. Okay. I think Abria realizes what just happened. And she's gonna look at the others and be like, "What the hell in here is casting crucio at people?"
Something on the second floor.
Yeah.
You guys look up and can see smoke rising off of a completely pristine and untouched glass case.
I don't
Well,
think this is a good place to be, actually. Maybe we should get out.
Should we finish the glass box so no one else gets hurt by it? Out of character. I'm not gonna go out of character. You guys have seen full shit. If you want to incite me, there's not a worry in Camille's voice. I'm just saying this out of character because I'm better alive than him.
Is it just me, or is Camille's mic acting up?
Yeah, yours was earlier. I think it's StreamYard.
Okay.
Anne's gonna go up to the case on the second floor.
Camille will company.
Abria helps Max to like sit down on nearby couch. Edgar probably repairs the coffee table that was destroyed, and you look out at that glass case, smoke lightly rising up from it.
Is there? Would we have heard Max cast a spell at it?
Yeah, you would have heard System Aperia,
Okay.
which
Is
should
there-
open things like this.
Right. But we're in a room that was sort of locked by a puzzle of some kind that needed a different way to open it. So
There's no
I can-
carvings on it or anything. You can see there is a lock. It's likely you need the key.
Interesting. Can I look for a desk?
Max, how are you feeling?
He's like writhing on the floor right now, still just kind of trying to catch his breath.
Yeah. You're like winded the moment it happened.
This is why we don't go casting random spells.
How was I supposed to know that the room was going to crucio me? I didn't know castles could do that.
Yeah, only that I. You okay? I mean, not physically, but like.
Mentally, no. No, I'm also not okay. I should have just gone to class today. I blame myself.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
You guys gotta be a little careful. Anne, can you make roll me a history check really quick? Got
20.
It is cursed, specifically trapped with a curse. So that crucio was imbued probably long ago on that thing for anyone who tried to open it without the key. That's what you're able to deduce through this. And as you're like on the second floor looking down, Edgar, how are you seeming on the outside?
Edgar is frozen because of recent events, and his friend nearly died in front of him. I mean, I know Crucio is like tormenting, but that was like traumatizing to say the very least. And he really thinks they shouldn't be there at the minute. He's kind of panicking. He's
Okay, so-
trying to act cool, but
Edgar's trying to act cool, but he's definitely panicking. And looking for a key, it could take days to find it. You do know, however, that Edgar was looking through a bunch of things earlier. It's possible he saw a key.
Edgar, did you see a key down there in one of those desks?
did I see a key? Unless you mean the medallion. I'm asking out of character. Did I see a key? Because the medallion is not a key. Technically.
You can make me a history of magic check. You can make me a perception or a investigation check. It is your call.
Okay, I'll do the investigations the highest. 12. Do I want to use inspiration for that?
I would.
Okay, let me. Ah, that's worse. 12.
He shakes his head. No, worried about this place.
No. And I really think we should go because the only thing I found was a medallion. That's all. And Max is really hurt, and we should get going. Because what if you trigger a trap and then there's like Avada Kedavra and someone dies, and we shouldn't really be here. I don't think this is a good place to be right now.
Is there anything about the lock? Like, does it have a keyhole? Or is it something else?
What did you get on the check?
20.
20. Yeah, it's a regular keyhole. You can see that the lock itself is made out of like a brass or like a bronze.
Hmm.
You're probably looking for a key of similar make. All of you guys watch as the torchlight around flickers and becomes blue, making the light kind of dim even more in this area.
What's happening?
I'm not sure, but Max is very hurt. So maybe we should head out.
He's lucky he let off with his life. You can hear a voice echo. Life, life.
Who is that?
Is it you,
From-
Bria, again?
Isn't me this time.
From up on the second floor, something coalesces nearby you, Anne. A man leaning nicely on the banister. Looking over you, you can see a ghostly pale figure. And Camilla, you see the same man that was over the fireplace. And you watch the fireplace appear with blue flame and then come down. For many years I've been here. Students have come and gone. None so naive as you, however. He looks down toward Max. Did it hurt?
I feel like you could have just put up a do not touch sign.
There would be the fun in that. He looks back toward Anne. I might recommend that you leave if you're not ready for such things.
Is this your office?
Begins to look around and he fades out and reappears on the first floor, hands behind his back, long dark robes trailing behind him. It is my prison and my abode. Welcome to my domain. Perhaps, seeing as you are the intruders, that you introduce yourselves first.
I really don't like this, guys.
I'm Anne.
There's a start, he says, and he fades from that position and reappears sitting in one of the chairs down here with the tall backing to it. He stares out at all of you and puts one leg over the other. How old are
Camille
you,
Dubois.
Frenchman?
Sebastian.
You can see
Do I
the
roll for
eyes begin
deception?
burning blue. Go ahead.
I thought you were gonna say Sebastian Sallow.
Fuck off. 14. Fuck off. What's happening today?
You can see the eyes around like that look toward you begin burning blue, just like the other flames that are around here. Very well then. He waves his hand, and you watch as the books on one side begin to furl out and grab Edgar and pull him into the wall.
His name is Edgar. His name is Edgar Coleman. Please let him go.
Does it hurt, or are they just holding him? Like...
It is restraining you heavily. So, yeah, it's like someone is squeezing and constricting your entire body.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
All very young. And yet it seems in this new age, you've not been taught manners. But here is it. It's the 2000s.
It's 2005.
My goodness. Been a while then. I've been longer.
I'm Abria Shacklebolt.
You see an eyebrow raise on one side. Max. He recognizes the name.
I'm Max, I guess.
Max.
He'd like step closer to Abria as he says that.
You care for her.
She's my closest friend. Probably my oldest.
And as for you, tell me why I should not kill your friend. For lying straight to my face. Commendable. Not to say I wouldn't do the same, but if you are to do it, follow through.
Damn you. What do you want from us? Who are you?
Puts a hand up, and pages pull out of the book and wrap around your mouth and pull you back in. I was talking to Anne.
Well, you have to give him some level of credit. It's a pretty bold thing to do. And where's the fun in killing him?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, no. Not very good at those. What about history magic check?
No.
Oh, God. A 6?
Where's the fun in killing? You'll just happen to stumble in here like blind babes. You know not what you've even found. Well, I'll tell you this. If you decide to tell anyone that I'm down in here, I think I might just use my one thing I've never wanted to do. I will find you no matter where you are in the castle. You understand?
How would we tell anyone if we don't even know your name?
Don't play dumb with me. I know that my room is hidden. It is not meant to be found, but by those with knowledge. He says, In morte supernato fatum nostrum eripimus. Does that mean anything to you?
Clearly not. Maybe your room was not protected against dumb luck.
Fine. He waves his hand, and Edgar is released, and the books curl back into the library.
Finally.
This is my library, and the knowledge and secrets held within. I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. I had a little blip there. This is my library, and the knowledge and secrets held within are mine to share. It is not to be pilfered, taken. And that book, he says, pointing upward on the second floor, and he disappears and reappears next to it, is mine. I only share it with those that I trust, and as it is right now, I trust very few of you.
How would one
Does
gain
anyone
that
have
trust?
corruption points?
I think I do because I stole that thing.
Mm.
The bag. I think you gave me them for that, but that's I think only one.
All right, so you have one. And he looks toward you when he says, I don't trust most of you. And he looks around at the room. Blind luck. And if you wish, you may go. He waves toward the door, and the doorway that had shut behind you begins to retransform. You can see the line split again down the middle, and it like clicks partially open.
With like almost a jump forward, like an impulse, it would blurt out of Camille's mouth. How would one gain that trust?
I think everyone's looking at you. With time and practice and a willingness to learn.
We don't want anything to do with you or your knowledge. Come on, guys, let's go. And he's going to grab Camille and Dan. They're next to each other, and he's trying to pull them on.
You can start by telling me what it meant. And he's referring to in morte supernato fatum nostrum eripimus. And Edgar starts heading out.
And Camille nods in his direction and moves out.
Anne, come on. Don't stay here with this guy.
And we'll ponder the words and make a note to do some research. But she'll follow Edgar.
Abria. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were doing a sentence. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Continue.
okay.
You had something else you were going to say?
Oh yeah, go for it.
It was I just said because I used a filler word. Apologies. I just didn't
Okay.
speak.
Okay. Sorry, Maya. So Abria, make me a quick magical creatures check.
Hold on a minute, Spo. It's better than a -1. That's an 8.
Okay. He's a weird ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a ghost.
I think Bria doesn't move with the rest of the group. She kind of stands there. Or she like is he still in the room?
I think like he was looking down, and as people start to leave, he will just fade. But the torchlight, um, like the torchlight slightly changes, but it's still that kind of bluish hue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will just say that before he fades, Edgar looks at the thing, the ghost, whatever it is, and he has the look of, "I will protect everyone from you. Get your filthy hands off them."
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to make sure everyone leaves before he leaves the room.
So as you're like standing in the doorway and people are walking past, and you can see Abria just sort of standing there like a deer in the headlights.
Abria, come on. It's time to head out.
I'll be there in a moment.
I'll make sure she leaves.
Max assures you.
Okay, fine. But if you're not out in 3 minutes, I'll be back. And he leaves after Anna and Camille leaves.
And the torchlight starts to change back into that regular like reddish yellow, that amber haze, and the fireplace returns back to a regular burn. It's once again the cluttered and mysterious room. Abria, Max, what's going on?
I think if he's gone, Abria kind of like looks around before looking at Max. It's nothing. Sorry, I just needed a minute. We can head out.
Abria, you didn't get to do a roll before. Make me a perception check. I know you don't have good perception, but we'll have to see it.
-1.
That's fine. No, I want to give it to you. I want to give you something because I think it would matter to you. Oh, I'm thinking about it though. Since you stuck behind, I'm gonna forego the roll. I've decided I want to. Um, as you're turning to head out, you can see on one of the walls a picture. It looks significantly older, and we're talking photo. So definitely taken within the last 100 years.
Mm.
I have the photo if you'll give me a moment. Come on. It's not big enough. Damn it, come on. I always find it really easily. Did it not go somewhere? There it is. You can see this.
Mm-hmm. Is there like a placard with like names, like most
No,
things?
but you can make a history magic check because you are a pureblood.
No.
See if you recognize a single person in here.
No. It's a failure.
But those are students from, probably judging by what they're wearing, maybe the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and you guys head out. The doors close, and the mural returns back, and everyone is out in the hallway. Edgar, standing with hands on hips.
I want everyone to promise me that you are not going back in there ever again. Right now, Camille.
I love the silence.
I mean, don't we kind of want to know just a bit more about it?
No, this guy is clearly dangerous and he was locked here for a reason. You are not coming back here again. I will be keeping a close eye on everyone.
And I'm gonna tell you all is that if I have a chance to understand the magic that killed my mother, I'm going to take it.
That's some lore drop right there that no one knew.
I don't think anyone is promising, Edgar. I think we all want to come back. For good reason.
I'd love
Clearly.
to insight check Abria.
You can go ahead. I feel like there's probably a lot of emotions happening with Edgar right now, right?
Yeah. But let's roll for insight first. See that.
Anne's too obsessed with her own excitement. She got a 10. She's like, clearly Abria just said that because it's also cool. I don't know.
I'll tell you right now, Bria's not hiding her emotions at all. She doesn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't understand why would you all be fascinated by this when clearly it's someone that's casting the dark arts. And these things, all they do is bring suffering. And I'm really sorry, Abria, that this happened to your mother, but this happened because there's people that still mess with those things.
Or maybe the right people haven't found them.
That's a good point.
That's a very
Magic
good
isn't
point. Good point.
magic isn't good or bad, Edgar. You know that. People are good or
Mhm.
bad.
Right, because bringing suffering with Crucio is good in someone's hands. Like it can be used for good.
It can be used as a, defensive spell, as we just saw.
Defensive spell
Yeah.
by someone just trying to open a locker.
Well, maybe he really did. I clearly really didn't want someone to open it.
Magic is what you make it. If
Exactly.
you want it to be evil, it'll be evil. If you want it to be good, then it's good.
I couldn't
does-
agree more.
Also, understanding something is not evil. It's just understanding.
No, it does not work like that. Supposedly, Abria, you came to stop us because we were messing with things that we shouldn't be messing with, and now you just want to partake in them.
I never heard stopping. I heard helping.
Protecting.
You're gonna
Protecting,
mess
yeah.
with things that you
So-
didn't understand. I wanted to be there in case something went wrong.
Well, you don't understand them either, and there is no reason for us to understand this. This has nothing to do with what we came down here for.
Okay, Edgar, we will never come back here. I promise.
Yeah, I believe you so much.
Edgar,
I'm
who's
not
hiding?
going to
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, man.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm definitely coming back here. And you can definitely try and stop me. But that's an interesting room. Abria wants to learn more about the magic. Max wants to learn a little bit more. As long as we're together, we all made it out. Some a little worse for the wear. But we're fine overall.
Yeah, I've got to find that key.
Exactly.
We are fine. You think we are fine? He's clearly insane. And as I said, he was locked here. He's imprisoned. He said so himself. What if you freak him?
He's an old proud ghost, Edgar, and you lied to him. Of course he would react that way.
Camilla, history, magical creatures check, please. Really quick, because this is important for this conversation.
Can I roll again? Because Edgar, I will explain. Not because you asked to roll for magical creatures. He doesn't believe he's a ghost because ghosts are not imprisoned in his knowledge. Cannot be imprisoned. Is that correct?
I don't know if you know. If that's, I
Oh.
mean, with your previous role, you're not the expert on ghosts, but you know a guy who is. Camilla?
27.
Yes, so ghosts, I mean, he had a portrait. He obviously was living at one point. However, ghosts are not known to be able to cast magic or affect the world around them in any capacity whatsoever. Poltergeists can do that, and poltergeists aren't real. And this guy most definitely is. So this guy is something that you've never come across or heard of before.
So as that hits, old man with an attitude. Just don't lie to him, and everything's going to be okay.
No, we are not coming back here. This is someone that's been imprisoned, and you are going to set him free because you are messing with things that you shouldn't be messing with.
You're
And-
right. We should never go adventure and explore the castle ever again.
No,
we should
no,
just
no,
go
no,
to
no, no,
classes, and we should be good boys, and no more
that's-
club,
That's very
no more
different.
forbidden forest.
That's very different.
Why?
This is something that we run across, and we know is dangerous, and you're going to come back. This is not something that we found and we are gone and done with it.
You're right. So we should not go back to the forbidden.
Pause.
Sorry.
And so Edgar, it seems like you've definitely made your point. And like out of character, Edgar is so right. Edgar is so wise, being so wise right now. But your friends are not. And so it doesn't seem like you're going to be able to get through to them, Edgar.
I'm telling you right now, that's the last thing he will say. If I ever notice any of you coming back here, I am reporting you to the headmistress.
No, you're not.
Yes,
And
I am.
Camille will start walking away.
No, you're not.
I absolutely am. In fact, I will go there straight away because all of you plan to go there.
Let's
And he's
not.
actually going to start.
We're gonna yellow card that. Let's not do that. But Edgar has made his threat
Okay.
at least.
Mm-hmm. As we're going back to the castle, I just want to. Sorry, Abria. It's just a
No,
simple
you're
thing.
good,
Doesn't
go
involve
ahead.
anyone else.
Go.
I just want to verver to the. Try to verver to the diary that
Journal.
everyone seems to have forgotten about subtly into a pebble that will fall down my underwear because it's stuck in there.
You stick it in your crack?
Yes, yes, I am.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Abria, thrown over to you. You want to talk?
Abria will pull Anne to the side.
Anne will cast Muffliato as they, I guess, walk and talk as we're kind of walking our way out of here.
Yeah.
And we'll subtle spell Muffliato.
I kind of realized that you're a lot like me. And are curious about things.
Very. It's like my defining character trait. I notice the same.
If you come back here, I'd like to come with you.
Of course.
And in good faith, that you won't, ditch me. I know the family those wands belong to. Not personally, but I know of them.
Who do they belong to?
Have you ever heard of the Caros?
Yes. Of course. They taught here.
Well,
And they were Death Eaters.
I don't know who exactly those ones are, but that's their family crest on the front. Yeah.
Do you know anything about the symbol on this ring? And
I
Anne
think
will.
that's what she was talking about.
Oh,
The
it's
snake.
that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Carroll family crest.
Oh, got it. Got it. Interesting.
All Carroll family memorabilia, it seems.
Begs the question why one of our professors had all of this stored under his bed.
Oh, quick question. Anybody around here, Anne or Bria, do you guys take divinations?
No, Anne doesn't.
Bria has a -8 divination score. Nope.
Never mind. Keep going.
Well, it looks like you have a new lead.
I appreciate the information, and I'll be sure to let you know if I find anything else on any front, or if I come back here.
She will hold out her hand. Partners?
Anne will shake her hand. Partners.
And they will keep walking.
Yes, Micah?
I'm sorry, but as we keep walking and they separate, Camille will approach Anne, subtle spell Muffliato, and go,
I'm so popular. Oh my god.
No.
and
So,
I noticed you are also interested.
oh my god. Yeah, I was.
I didn't see how you opened the door. When you come back, would you take me with you?
Absolutely. I would love to.
Keep his hand. Partners?
Partners.
I have posted, of course, I'll also pin it. The Latin in morte supernudo factum nostrum eripimus. And I think that is where we'll end tonight's episode. Excellent. It's astronomy class.
Boo.
And I will see you guys all next week for session 16.7.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. You are one of very few games who have ever gone down this route. Ever.
I have been here for 2 years, and I have never gotten in this goddamn place.
Nice! I'm sorry for the switcheroo, guys.
Well, don't worry.
I'm
You're
so
not
sorry.
visiting that place ever again.
We are out of character.
Never again.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That was incredible.
Right. I hope everyone enjoyed yourselves. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for watching. We'll end stream there.